Bam. All right. All right, so everybody that's going to see this, whether you're going to be here on YouTube joining in or you're going to check it out on Twitch, this is going to be me checking out the Headstomper Fatal Fury COTW tournament. I'm hoping they show the bracket, but if they don't show the bracket, then I'll go ahead and I'll go through the names with you all. But I know that JWong is in this tournament, Darkangel's in the tournament, and several other very good players. There's also Widow Asamiya, who's a top Mexico player. A few other really good ones too. So you should expect that you're going to see some really good. Oh, it looks like they do show the bracket. That's actually perfect. Let's see if we can grab it. Here we go. So this is the bracket for the event. Let me move myself for a second so you can see it without me in your way. But you're going to have JWong versus Darkangel, first match. Darkangel sponsored by Navi now. Goddamn. You're going to have ET, who's another KOF beast. He's up against Leffen. Losers round 1, you got JWong up against Score. This guy's another legend of KOF and other games. And you got Widow Asamiya versus Shadow X. 2 more legends. Honestly, it's all legends in this top 8. So I'm already happy that I chose to tune into this. And let's get into it. Let's see what we got.
Absolutely, yeah. KOF and everything. And on the other side, we have the ET from Taiwan. Insane KOF player, you know, won the biggest of the big tournaments several times up against
I'm
Leffen,
hoping these matches
who's
are
also
hype.
won the biggest of big tournaments, but not in SNK games.
For me, who's gonna win? I mean, I already saw the results.
And just general variety. Guilty Gear Strive, Dragon
If
Ball
I had to
Fighters,
pick,
and
for the sake of old school,
as we
I would
have
pick
known
JWong.
as well,
But I already
Leffen
know who
has
won
been
because
a
I saw the
secret
results.
SNK player for a very, very long time.
Not a competitor, but he has.
Anyway,
been
what's up,
playing,
Ruan? How you
yeah.
doing? The first person to say
And
hello
then,
to me on
the
YouTube.
loser
Appreciate
side,
you, my friend.
Another SNK god, Score from Japan, one of the best KOF players. From
Where's my
over
little?
there,
I want
as
to put
well
the chat
as,
with both the
Justin
YouTube
Wong,
and the Twitch
a,
together.
like,
There we go. That way I can see what you guys are saying to
champ
me.
or something like that, you know.
Something like that.
Anyway, I'm hoping these matches will be really hype. I expect it to go pretty fast because the last
so
COTW
here,
tournament
but
that we watched
Leffen is not gonna
went
be
like
up
mega
because the
quick.
first match
So I
is
expect this to
going
go
be
fast.
Here between Darkangel and JWong. And interestingly enough, it's a Terry Mirror.
Terry Bogard.
It is a Terry Mirror, and this kind of engagement that we're gonna watch
I'm great,
right
Ruan.
here is going to be such
Hyped to watch some of the
brilliant
rest of this
showcase
Headstomper.
of different game
Tomorrow's going to be the big
strengths
Tekken
being played
patch.
into each
I don't know
other.
what time
And
it
we're
drops
just
though.
jumping right
So I
into
may
it.
try to play some of the patch tomorrow,
gonna
and I may
see
wait until later in the
Dave
evening or
starting off
Wednesday,
with a
something
little
like
bit of
that.
pressure, putting it on Darkangel
But earlier
right now.
today, we
Darkangel
were
fighting
streaming
his way
Triple
out of
Z.
the corner, but Dave really wanted to keep him there. Nice roll catch right there.
Damn, 2 Terrys?
Just defense.
Winners bracket? That's
Great
crazy.
start here, yeah. And JWong getting
You love
that
to see
player conversion here. Oh, sorry, Darkangel getting the conversion. It's a mirror match now.
Yeah,
So
they're both
it's
Terry.
like this. JWong now outside of SPG.
A lot of people
Darkangel
traveled for this event. It is an esports World Cup qualifier. Let me try to get an idea of how many people. Yeah, it's on both, Ron, of course.
Trying to do a perfect guard right there, but not quite able to get it.
That's why you
Yeah.
see chats from
Darkangel
both
in
chats
the
on
brown.
the right sides because
He's
it's
gonna win
streaming to
right
both
there.
channels.
Davo in the green needs to
Yeah.
find a way back.
I think I'm going to try to move myself. That's the next thing I want to do so that you guys can see the meters
I
properly.
was gonna say they were playing carefully, and then Darkangel found an opening and just instantly let it rip.
So I'm going to put myself. I think this is a good spot.
Nice block on that over
That way
here.
you can tell how much
Darkangel
meter
just
they
kind
have.
of poking him out. Finally, Davo gets a decent opening.
Otherwise, you
and
can't
is
tell when
able
they're about to
push
go over.
Darkangel all
That
the way
ruins
to the
everything.
corner, but the DP break is going to give Darkangel all he needs.
What's up,
to
my
get that
subscriptions? I just saw you. What's good, homie?
Yeah, really good start here from Darkangel, and you know, SNK.
No, I didn't see today's post. The last post I saw was them talking about the schedule of the next 2 patches and also mentioning that this patch is going to be a lot of balance.
And you can really see that once the high-level competition starts, and you see all these players come out from those regions. And Darkangel
EWC
definitely showcasing it here as one of the
City
Mexican
of the
I
Wolves.
love
Let's
the
try
way
to get an idea
Darkangel-
of who
Darkangel
qualifies in
is
this
playing
one.
right now, but Dave O is able to get a little bit of the stuff going, able to put Darkangel into the SPG range right now. and
Esports World Cup,
Darkangel
see the
is
Wolves.
using that to his
So
benefit.
this tournament,
SPG not only
Headstomper,
giving you damage boost, not even
one
giving
person
you
makes it
a
out,
slight
and then the
discount
Battle
on your
Arena
red
Melbourne,
boost.
which I thought about watching tomorrow. 2 people
Good
make it out of that
decision
one
from Davo
without
just to
spoiling who
get
made it out.
off me with that power gazer there. Now the life range is about the same.
Oh, nice justify.
Yeah, that was
right
yesterday.
There. That's so difficult to do in the
To
air.
Halu.
You need to time it
They
perfectly.
gave the
Darkangel
philosophy
finds
on the
DP.
patch, which is
Right
that
when Davo wanted to
this
get
one
jump
is going to
into the
be
fight.
mostly balance changes
Yeah, for sure.
and trying to tone
Darkangel
down
is
certain
gonna
heat
run
moves.
away
I think
and
was
gets
one
the
thing they were
wild
trying to do.
punish. This is going to be a huge conversion.
I wonder if they're
Full
going to
corner
nerf
carry.
Claudio 4-4-3-2, the charge
Nice.
move.
I love that Dave O just
'Cause that
timed
move is really
just
strong
defense.
right now.
When you know you're doing a bad
They
job,
might
you
nerf
need
it, they
to
might
be
leave it
ready
alone,
for
I'm not
that just
sure.
defense. Darkangel's playing kind of safe, not going for like big combos. Ooh, finds a throw bait right there. This is gonna be huge damage.
Yeah.
So for SNK World Championship, let's take a look.
One hit here.
Oh, I like the feint. I like the feints. Oh.
It doesn't say how many people make it in,
The crack shoot and
but
Darkangel
the
quickly
person that
moves.
I will tell you that the person that wins
There's
this
actually something
tournament
I wanna talk
does
about
also
here
make it
is,
into SNK
a
World
lot of
Champion.
people
That was
talk
so
about
fast.
City of the
Oh my
Wolves. It's a
God.
pretty fast game. And you know, even
I
top
barely
eight
had time to
actually
talk
go
to you about who's
quite
gonna
well in the
qualify.
first two
That's
games.
fucking insane.
And
This game,
something that
normally I don't call for this. This
had
game needs to be
personal
3 out of
feelings
5.
and
What
also
the
talked to
fuck?
Dave O about, and he agreed, is
Yeah, so the winner of
Yeah,
this
I
tournament gets
absolutely
both
agree. Right
the
now, you
SNK
may
World
feel
Championships
round
and the
going very
Esports World
expensive
Cup.
hype.
Whoever wins gets
how
both.
you are
They need to make
one
this game
great
3 out of
player.
5, for real.
Yeah,
Stop
we
trolling.
We're going to see the hometown hero Leffen come up here, and he was actually already in the top 8 earlier today. He was playing Guilty Gear Strive, ended up in 4th place, so you know he's even more hungry for that win.
Another sick
Yeah,
match, ET
absolutely.
versus
I saw him
Leffen.
earlier grinding games.
Need that button
and
checking right
grinding
now.
Just everything you could want as a kind player, as Leffen is. He was grinding every single thing you should do. He was grinding his combos. He was grinding setups. And he
I mean,
even
am I
got some
wrong?
games
That was
against,
way too fast for
Hokutomaru,
any
who is
tournament
a
that I've
character
ever
we're
seen.
gonna
That was
see
one
a
of the
lot
fastest
a
tournament
lot of in
matches
this
I ever
top 8.
seen.
And he was
I didn't even get to
grinding
watch.
specific situations just to know, okay, what can I actually do
All right, here we
in
go.
these specific circumstances?
Yeah, and that's just how it is when you're a top-level competitor, because he knows he's going to go up against ET. He knows ET's pedigree. But I've known Leffen for a long time.
Hokutomaru,
I talked to him
okay.
earlier, And actually yesterday, after the top
What's
6
up,
event,
Umbra?
we
How you
fought in
doing?
top 8. And I asked him, like,
All right, so match number
how do you
2.
feel about
I can't
Darkangel?
believe match
He's
number 1
really
went that
strong and
fast, but it
everything,
did. It's
but
over already.
He does struggle a bit against Hokutomaru.
Match number 2, ET,
So
Hokutomaru.
that's why
Yeah,
he's
Leffen's
putting
been
in
playing
that
on his
work,
stream a
because
lot.
If you have a matchup that
I
is-
just don't get to catch his
that
stream
is
because we're
not in your
total
favor or
different time
difficult in some
zones.
way, then that's the one you need to work on the most.
Yeah, absolutely, and we're seeing it round.
I get to
right
see
now.
Mike Russ
Leffen
play
trying to create
sometimes.
some space for himself, but ET finding the initial hit here, little bit of a wonky hit, but Leffen might find a way out. to
Mike
the
Russ's
victory
stream is
again.
funny. I have a good time watching him play his
Gets
Billy.
tagged
I'm trying to
by
figure out the
Red
optimal
Blows.
volume
That's
level. I
so
think this
much
is about
damage
right.
that from Hokutomaru in this tournament already.
Going back to the mid
Hokutomaru,
right now,
he's pretty good
Leffen
against Kind.
just,
He's
trying
like a
to
perfect
make sure
answer.
The space is good, but
He's
ET
overheat.
puts himself into
Oh,
overheat,
ooh, he got
which
lucky.
is
He's
quite
so lucky.
terrible for him right
Never
now.
mind.
All right,
Went from
now
lucky to
on the
unlucky.
wake-up, Leffen
Nice
gets a
link.
clean counter hit. Gonna get a good
Top
conversion
16,
and
cool.
a situation here.
Yeah,
Okay,
Mike is
ET
pretty
just
solid.
takes the hit.
I say give him
I
another
love
2
the
or
way
3
ET
months of
just
practicing,
found a
and
small
he
gap
might win a
where he
major.
just run away
He's
from-
his
from
his
Leffen
Billy
because
is actually really
Leffen
scary.
smells blood right now, and he is chasing him down. If ET starts blocking too much, his guard.
And he's practicing against strong opponents. I see him practicing as Oil King a
At that
lot.
point, you had no choice. You either had to reversal super, try to get out, or eat death.
Yeah, for sure. And we are now seeing Leffen on a 1-round advantage, but ET was actually kind of winning that round at the start until he put himself in overheat. Leffen getting a good start here.
Hey,
setting up
you know that's a trait.
punish
I
on
only
the
play cheap
landing.
characters. That's a trait.
Yeah. It is really beneficial for
I ain't
Leffen
knocking
right
it.
now to get ET out of SPG range. Hokutomaru, a character with not many reversal options, needs to rely very heavily on that.
He said,
super
I just
and
beat
his
some
red
YouTube
blow.
streamers.
So
Should I get signed?
Leffen
I don't think
finding
beating
these
YouTube streamers is going to get you
opportunities
signed,
take
bro.
control of the neutral game,
You gotta be
and
some
a
real
big part of
players.
this is wild counter. Since game 1.
Yeah, Leffen now up 1 game here against ET, one of the
As a YouTube streamer, you got to be some real players, not scrubs like us.
very in particular in recent years. We might see Leffen going into winners finals here.
That would be very, very impressive.
That's
Ooh,
fun.
nice anti-air there
But
from ET.
I do
Put
encourage
Leffen
you,
into the
if you
corner.
like
is
this
where
game,
Hokutomaru
Luigi,
wants you
I
to
do
be at.
encourage you to
Not a
travel
lot
to an
of movement
event.
options,
Even
and
if you
yeah,
just go to
it
like a
is so
CEO or something
difficult
like
to
that.
get
If
out
you
of
think you're good enough to
Hokutomaru's
be good
assaults.
players, man, then give that shit a shot because maybe you are good enough. You're not going to know unless you try.
Most of that opportunity, but Leffen ready with the reversal and goes under. Reads the rev blow. What's coming
Yeah,
next
that's
here?
fast.
Overheat, but doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If all you
It's
do is
very
stay home
easy
and
to
beat
stop
everybody's
easily
ass,
once your
you'll never know if you
opponent
could have gone
is
to a
put into
tournament and beat
overheat,
everybody's ass.
because
You'll
you
never
feel
know.
like their options are
Maybe
slightly
you
more
can.
limited.
You could
And
try
while
the
that is
Tap
true,
and
it
Receive
doesn't mean that
tournament.
they're
That's a good
completely
one
out
to
of
enter.
options. And yeah, a good match there from ET. Takes that round.
Oh, actually goes under with that.
That was nice.
Interesting.
I love that Leffen is like playing a little bit cautious.
TNS got some really good players. You'll learn something at least, even if you get your ass kicked. Or you'll kick all their ass. Maybe you're good enough to beat the TNS. You never know.
Of damage to their rev gauge.
Absolutely. We have seen a lot of kind players just opt to use the meter as a resource outside of
You never know.
simply for that reason. And, you know, Leffen
Hey, these other guys are good too.
sitting now at match point.
Leffen ain't the only good one here, but I know what you mean.
Winners finals.
Nice.
Some people live by the philosophy pick a top tier. The Stanford Kelly special.
Secures the hot knockdown.
Well, he's good enough to beat some YouTubers. Maybe he don't need a redemption bracket.
That is the name of the game. We hope tomorrow getting massive damage on Leffen here. What is Leffen gonna do?
Hard knockdown. Leffen has to guess. Finds a reversal super. Now it's his turn. What's he gonna do with his Oki situation? Finds a small hit. Orb not able to hit. But he's just running up, pressing heavies. And
Word, Freyon.
them right
Word,
after
word.
To keep them plus.
You might just be good against. He plays Hokuto, right? You might just be good against Hokuto tomorrow.
Close it out on this one. He does. It's
You might be strong at the
1-1.
matchup.
Yeah. One of the big difference makers you're seeing right now is Leffen gets so hungry for the damage and so hungry for the ability to just deal some damage or seal the round.
They'll
and
probably show it
he
after
just
the
keeps
splatter
a
hand.
cold
You don't gotta
mind
wait
and
long.
looks for those
Trust me,
jumpers.
because this game ends
It's already
fast.
happened a few times.
Yeah, I will
It's
say
only the second match. JWong is in losers versus somebody. Have I played Oil King? I'm way too far away to play Oil King.
And I think that might be
He's
what
in
Leffen
Taiwan,
is
bro. I'm in
doing
America.
as well.
That shit would never
So
happen.
When Leffen sees the opening, he decides to go in the direction instead.
What's up, Vincent Lai? How you doing?
Now ET is just running him over.
Yeah, this is a tough position here for Leffen. Gonna be able to stop.
Oh,
a
okay, I
little
got
bit
you.
of
That's the joke.
pressure, but not quite able to confirm that jab. And now he's gonna be put into a pixel situation where Chip is real.
Yeah, but then watch out, because you got to fight the mirror match sometimes. What happens when you're kind and you got to fight the other kind? That shit sucks.
See what he can do.
That's the moment you hate life.
With a wild round start right there with the EX elbow. Nice shit.
Good just defend there.
Okay. Wow, that was impressive. Right through that red blow.
Yeah. And blocks
block.
the super. This
And
is
nice
gonna be
punish.
a massive punish. Leffen might have a round coming up for him here.
Nice
Oh my
smash.
God, what
Wow,
bravery
what a
from
guess.
ET.
But
He did the
Leffen,
OS, but then he didn't
same
meet it.
read.
He thought an uppercut was
They're
coming,
both just
maybe.
swinging at
He
each
missed.
other,
Oh,
but
uh-oh, he's getting shook.
misses
He's
the
dropping.
super, but
Oh, but he's doing bad supers.
Oh my
Never
God.
mind. Forget about this round.
is
That
a
round was
slugfest.
crazy.
Both players dropping a few combos here and there, but able to keep
They were
a
in
calm
the shit.
mind and just
You know what I'm talking? You in the shit.
get
They were
ready
fighting
for
in
something
hell.
wild again.
Nice double jump.
And ET gets
He
the
didn't
first
EX?
hit in this
Interesting.
Final round of this winner semifinals. Leffen trying to find the opening with the pressure.
He jumped.
Tagged right across him.
Nice
my God,
jump.
big.
Wow. How do you
This
know
is
he was going to
huge for
fireball?
Leffen.
That was
Not
really
only is he
good.
gonna get ET out of SPG range. He fakes the super, and now ET is taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, so Leffen has read masterfully those Wicked Supers. I think he only got hit once, and that has been the story here. But ET finding an opening here.
Bro, we're talking about tech. We're talking about City of the Wolves right now. Hold on. Wait till
A little bit
tomorrow.
cautious right now. Doesn't
Tomorrow
wanna
you control all you
overcommit
want when the
into
new Tekken
anything.
patch comes out.
Gets a swing.
Oh, he still was able to block. Oh shit! It's so close.
Oh,
Never. As soon as I said that, I jinxed it.
Moving into winners finals here over ET.
Man, that
I actually, there's a lot to that.
As soon as I said that, I jinxed it.
I need to expand on.
Bodong, if you want to troll the stream, wait till tomorrow. I promise you, tomorrow will be a better day. Everybody will be playing Tekken.
About how well
New
it's
patch.
yeah.
and how to use Kain and everything. And he told me, because I was like, you're running everyone over, man. Like, what's going on? You're not the only Kain player. Like, correctly is one.
That sounds hype. Oil
situation.
King versus
He
Mike.
is
I will watch
winning
that.
those
That sounds
rounds.
fun.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to lose this bracket. Hopefully they show the bracket again.
Yeah.
Come on, show the bracket. Show the bracket.
WC qualifier.
Yes.
Players as the EWC and the SKS.
Oh, he's got he's got the face.
We have standing in front of us. The opportunities that you get when you qualify to something as big as the EWC and the K Championship is immaculate. And yeah, we love that. That stick protector makes sure nobody is peeking at your buttons.
The best part about it was
It's score with the score face. That's crazy.
Score face.
It's great. It's great.
All right, so Hota reverse.
Where did Goichi get the same thing at, by the way? Because Goichi has the score face on his stick too, doesn't he?
I think
Was Goichi
the
at
general consensus is that the top three are these two and Kain.
Yes.
Score actually said that he
the
considers
Australia tournament, was
Hotaru
Goichi there?
And Kain the top two, and Hokutomaru is like on a lower rung than those.
Yeah, and I definitely see it because Hokutomaru is very committal when whenever he
Yeah,
has
Battle
to
Arena
do
Melbourne.
anything
Was
to
Goichi
win
there?
a round, while Hotaru and Kain are
I didn't look
very-
at who was in
very
the
much
top
able
8.
to just
I
sit
just saw
back
who
and
won.
wait for your opponent. Right now, JWong is getting trounced by Score.
Yeah, this
I was
is
gonna
looking
save that
pretty
one for
brutal.
tomorrow.
Score just kind of running over Justin right here, but you know, this is a game with very heavy
Nice
momentum
fade.
shifts.
Stall, man.
Yeah, but
Oh, Score
you
gave
know,
him one.
we can see the
Ah,
exact
I
opposite
see.
The next round, like this game has very heavy momentum shifts. So let's see what Justin figures out here against Score.
You can tell Score is aggressive right now, but I do also want to note that Score did put his SPG at the middle stage, unlike what we saw earlier, where ET put SPG at the initial stage.
Yeah, and beautiful jump in there from Score, so well timed. And Justin, unfortunately, gonna go all the way down.
Ah, so
the
Goichi
low
wasn't there.
SPG
Understood.
stage.
Just
Oh
wondering.
my god, that was so nice. That looked like it was gonna cross.
Yeah,
up.
JWong went, and he got top 8.
Beautiful stuff
Congrats.
here
Although
from
he got
Score.
fucked up that
Massive
first
pass
game.
on, pressuring with Hokutomaru, taking a quick first
He got
game win
mixed.
here against
This
Justin
dude was
Wong.
doing float mix-ups.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's been playing it on the
and,
stream,
Score's
Spotter Hand, all the
SPG
time.
placement right now.
You watch JWong
While
stream,
at
he's
the
been playing
middle,
so much
it
Save the
kinda
Wars.
implies that he's ready to lose a few situations and is fine playing without Reblo as Hokutomaru.
I think you have to be against Hotaru. You can't.
Was
stop
Diaphone at this tournament,
easy
or was
for Hotaru to
Diaphone
get
at
these,
Australia?
Tiny hits here and there, so you kind of have to be prepared that, like, yeah, I'm probably gonna eat some damage. Maybe I should be prepared for that.
Right now, both players are playing a super patient game. JWong getting a little
Nice.
bit of help whenever he just defends right there, but
What an air stall! That's crazy from Score, and
Oh.
good DP here from Justin Wong. But
He
Justin,
matched
He messed up the OS.
Justin keeps trying to do
That's the
this,
second
right?
time we've seen that. I wonder if it's laggy. Because 2 people messed up the OS in a world. That's weird. That
oh my
OS is
God,
not that
that's
hard.
So not. Oh, not able to get a full
Oh, Diaphone
confirm,
was
but
at Battle
JWong
Arena.
is
Okay,
running
cool.
into that
I'm hyped.
shuriken.
I'm extra
I
hyped to
think
check that
when
one out
Justin
now.
gets his offensive opportunities here, he needs to figure out some different type of Oki to go for because Score has consistently been pressing there. Good opening here for Justin Wong. We might see
Damn.
something. Gonna put Score into the SPG range though, so Revlo is now available.
Hard knockdown after the super.
Come on,
finds a
grab.
huge
He did the
grab
regular
right
instead of
there.
the
Let's see
extra.
what else he can
Interesting.
do.
Reblo,
There's
he's out.
Hokutomaru. Reblo switching up the situation immediately. Now JWong on the back foot.
Damn, he's getting rushed the fuck that he stood up too early.
All right, let's see.
Damn, he got universal anti-air, shurikens to the foot, freaking everything. Do something, Justin. Press some buttons, Justin. Do something. Oh my God. Oh no, don't press buttons.
Yeah, he got caught taking a lot in that set, so
Wah,
Score
wah.
recognizing that tendency keeps going for
Damn.
air stalls.
Score was too
because
nice.
He knows how much he's gonna get out of it in case Justin is expecting a throw. Very good mix-up of options there from Score. And
7th
you
place,
know,
JWong.
That's what a ninja's supposed to be. Tricky.
Yeah. Sadly,
Pretty
that
good,
is the
but not
end
good
of
enough for the
JWong's
Esports World Cup. Yeah,
Fatal Fury
we'll see you at
here
the next tournament, buddy.
Headstomper.
See what you got at
Score
that
from
next
Japan
one.
able to take it over the American player right there.
Yeah, I don't even know
Very
how I did
impressive
that, King, but I
record for
believe
Justin
you.
Wong, though. His run has been insanely tough.
Yeah.
and
Jaree said he
making it
wazzled the
to top
Wazzler.
8 here at Headstomper is impressive. Very impressive.
It's been very tough for all these players because it's so stacked.
Justin's gonna ask for a
So
refund?
many players that
Maybe.
we expected to see go
People are like,
far.
yo, can I get my money
Some
back?
even
I didn't get
never
to
been
play.
close, you know?
They're gonna show the
Yeah,
sign like
the
at
Demo
Chinatown
Cup.
Fair. No
Winner of
refunds, buddy.
3.6 here at Headstomper.
That was a
and
sign
yeah.
on the Marvel 2 cabinet.
Yeah,
Who knows
Matt
about
Corral
that?
too.
Wait, was he
When you
the
play
third?
Marvel 2 at Chinatown Fair, it
Yeah,
said
he's
play at your
fucking
own risk,
big
and then it
out
had
those
no
things.
refunds in big letters.
Yeah, but lots of well-known players. Mon, Matt KOF.
Yeah, Premier game.
You would get OCV'd and be like, yo, can I get my money back? Henry Sen would take one look at you and just point at the sign. No refunds, buddy.
Consistently best players. Didn't make
Hold
it
that
into
shit.
Top 8.
Yeah. And yeah, we're getting into the next match here in just a second. It's looking like it's gonna be a really good match right here.
No refunds.
Am I seeing Rock Howard on
Yes,
screen?
Shadow X was playing Rock the entirety of top 16 as well. So one of the few Rock representatives, which is interesting because Rock is typically a very popular character in general. You saw a lot of playing King of Fighters 15, but I think
This is
now with
live.
Fatal Fury,
I'm in the
it's more the
past. No, I'm live.
reputation
This has
than the
happened in the past.
reality
This happened on
that
Sunday.
You should play like the
Jaggy
top three,
Frisbee.
right? You should play Hotaru, you should play Hokutomaru, you should play Kain. But
We're just watching it together.
we have two Terrys and winners. Like
Yes, we do.
It's a
Yes, we
game
do.
with a lot of characters. Like we're gonna see more.
Widow
and more
versus Shadow
even
X.
before the first
They fight a lot
balance patch, we are
in
gonna
the
see
Just
a
Frame
lot of
MX
different
tournament, I
stuff.
believe,
Here
the
in
two of
top eight
them.
With Shadow X representing The Rock against his fellow countryman Wero.
But that's an online
Yeah.
tournament, so
And
it's a little
these
bit different.
characters are very similar in
Online
many
versus
ways.
offline,
Fast
those
run
are two
speed.
different. Nice!
Oh my God,
That was
what
sick!
an answer to that.
Yes, and this is the
Yo!
kind of stuff
I didn't even know you could do that.
Because these moves are in the game as natural counters to rev blows, and that was a masterful showcase of it from Shadow X.
Now,
Yo, I learned something
Whereas
just now.
Mia
That was sick.
finds a small hit here, able to convert it into some Oki, but Shadow X so brave. There's that red blow.
Yeah, not getting
Big
wonderful,
punish.
but there we
He's
go.
dead.
This should
You don't
be
survive this
a
combo. Sorry, bro.
round one for Shadow X,
Okay,
and it
Shadow.
is.
That was sick.
And you know, these guys have played against each other so much. They're both from Mexico, and they are.
I did see. I said it too.
You
They
know,
they fight a
I've
lot.
seen both of them play KOF a lot. you
Yeah,
know,
KOF
they show up all the
15,
time.
all the older KOFs as well, even Mark of the Wolves
Damn,
as
he's
well.
doing the hell out of everything. Oh, he wanted a fireball.
They are seasoned SNK players.
Yeah, here we see Shadow
They
X
haven't changed it
getting
yet, but
a
in this game
Raging
right now,
Storm.
the buffer favors uppercut
Good
over
air
fireball.
throw.
So if you
So
dash
air
and
throws
do a
are love in
fireball,
this
you're
game
more
because a
likely
lot
to get
of
an
people are
uppercut.
gonna
That's
start
just a trait of the
justificating
game.
in the air Whenever they feel like they've done
Yes.
bad jumping, and air throw just answers that.
Yeah, absolutely. And Wero having the corner position here and moving back and forth ever so slightly, trying to mix it up against Shadow. But
Bam.
nice command
Bam.
grab,
Okay.
and when you're close to the corner, that's going to lead to so much here. He has the bar.
Put himself in overheat,
throws
but he
it
got the
out.
kill.
Big kill.
Damn. That was an
See
insane
it.
first
I
game.
love that custom win
Holy
pose there
fuck.
That Rock does whenever
That
he
Rock
wins
is
with the
deadly.
Headstomper.
Yeah, it's so cool. That's the thing about SNK games. The characters are so
There's
good.
so much lore to it as well. It's
I
so
love it.
good.
I love it.
That's a deadly rock.
All right, we're feeling each other out here. Shadow X and whereas Mia fights the first hit here, gonna be able to put Shadow
Yeah, like
X
Mike says,
into
you have to use
SPG state
buffer
with the hard
tricks.
knockdown
There's a
with the
newer
red
buffer
blow.
trick that people are doing, but I don't know how they input
Let's
it, Mike.
see here. Wero
The
has
one
to
you're
be
talking
actually
about is like the day one. That's what almost everybody's been doing. There's some new way to actually do a dash and then still get a cross looker forward, but
But the command grab goes nowhere. Falcon Shadow X saw it coming.
good to see you, by the way, man. I hope you're doing well.
Playing it safe once again. Just trying to find space here. Both
Yeah, I've
players are
seen a
using
couple.
their fire
I've
to
seen
find some space where they can start to
Who am I
approach.
thinking of? I always joke that this guy's a brain
Hard
surgeon.
knockdown
He
again.
posts a lot of
Whereas
tech
Mia
on
has
Twitter.
this.
He's been talking about it.
Super defensively, but finds a wild punish.
Aliyun.
And this is
You
gonna
know
be big
Aliyun, right? You
damage.
follow him?
He can finish it
He's
out
been
here.
talking about some new way that you can dash and get a fireball. That dude always be posting all the tech. Shouts to Aliyun Sensei.
Both players are playing
He was known for
very
posting a lot of
patiently
Street
on
Fighter
one
tech
stop.
too back in the
Shadow X
day.
finding a small hit here to start off the round,
Yeah, you going to CEO? Question mark.
trying to answer back. Throwing out heavies in
I don't know
neutral,
who's
you might
going.
think it's,
I just know that
risky,
it's
but
me and
that
Steve.
wild
I don't know who
punish
else is
could do
there.
Huge damage. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Misses out on the combo, but not to the extent that he can be punished for it. But Wero manages.
Okay,
to get
just
one position.
wondering.
Very good start. Gets the jump in.
What about Bolivia?
What's the
Did they
follow-up
ask you to
gonna
do the
be here?
Bolivia
A lot
run
of
back?
damage coming out. Opts for the super.
Yeah, makes
Some
sense.
people
Smart
mirror,
knockdown.
some
Shadow
people
X has
use
to
arcade
guess.
controllers, some people play on
Use that
pad.
SPG for a
Some
red
people
blow.
they play on the new, they call it leverless. It's like an arcade stick, but the left side, instead of having a
They're
stick, it
just
has
playing small
buttons. It's a
balls
little bit
right now,
different.
Trying to find a way to end the round.
There we go.
Okay, just
The
wondering.
light confirm into super, closing out
Just
game
wondering,
2
Mike.
for Wero Asamiya. And I wonder how this is going to come into play for the rest of the match, because Wero has.
I hope not, because if we get into a war
seemingly
with China, we're
positioned
gonna
not to
lose.
go for the command grab.
Yeah.
And because of that, Shadow
China
X
got
is
as much money as us and more people. I hope we don't get into a war with
situation.
China.
Yeah.
So I wonder how.
I love
that's
you,
going to
China.
develop,
Don't fight us, please.
in this third game.
Yeah, right now. Both players are completely fine just playing in this mid-screen game right here.
Yeah. Kind of high on that jump, so not able to get anything from it. But
EX Fireballs. Fireballs are dominating.
Oh hell yeah, you were playing Clay Obscure?
Absolutely.
That game is
Deciding
sick.
the pace.
What up, Frog Blog?
See if Wero can find an opening here. He is pushing Shadow to the corner slowly but surely.
Yeah, there you go,
yeah,
Pierce.
yeah, yeah.
I love Triple Z and all Hoyo games. I love
Get
Dim
the
Sum.
super as well if you want to,
Don't
if
fight
you
us,
want to
China.
do it.
Yeah, it wouldn't have closed out the SPG, so
Too funny.
reading
All right,
the
all right,
flow
all
there.
right.
But Shadow
another.
somehow messes up the combo again, but gets another hit, so it's all good.
Not quite enough. Chip situation.
Nice
there,
overhead.
Yeah.
Damn. These guys are both playing aggro, but like they have so much smart shit in their game.
Alright, Shadow X
It's
looking
not
very
mindless
strong
aggression.
Right now. See what he can do. Just pressuring with some small buttons again. Nice
throw.
normal throw. Not a command throw. Command throw does have a little bit more startup.
Yeah. There's another throw.
Runs away. Back to this patient game.
Yeah. Oh, that could have been massive, but that is gonna be good stuff for Vero and the corner position here.
Shadow X is in one-touch situation right now. If Vero Esmia decides to use that,
That's such a good troll name. I can't even be mad at that. This dude's name is Gay Huarong. That's like perfect.
But it was a little bit too high up to get the follow-up.
neither player able to get a full confirm right now. Just trading with the pokes.
He's gonna troll everybody tomorrow when the new patch comes out. You better go listen to me, Huarong. Tomorrow when the new patch drops, you gotta go in everybody's stream with that name and troll them. For real, I give you permission to do it.
Let's see what he's gonna do.
You gotta troll the fuck out of everybody. That name is too funny.
Let's see.
Really wanted that wild punch there, not able to. Meeting each other in the air constantly. Both these players on the exact same
Tomorrow's the
wave.
perfect day because you know they're gonna be streaming Tekken when the patch comes out.
Methodical neutral here, and just trying to keep themselves relatively low risk to not get hit by
Oh,
something
lights.
big.
Not enough.
Getting a small hit, but Vero, that is chipping away at
So
Shadow.
scary. It's so scary against Hotaru right now.
Okay, corner position.
Hard
off of that
knockdown. No
as
more
well.
SPG.
Oh,
this refuge.
mad
With the
damage.
SPG,
He's revving up.
is
That's
this
the only
gonna
thing
be
that might
able to
save
kill?
her.
This might be enough.
I don't
Level
think
one?
so.
Oh, he
Quiet.
This is such a bad
Oh, but I like that he tried to wake up Rev Guard just in case Rock tried to chip kill him. That was smart.
From the running, and Vero gonna have to end
Okay,
up
Wiz
with
already
7
banned
here.
you. He probably thought you were insulting him.
History because he had such a struggle qualifying for the SNK.
That's probably why he banned you. It's probably not that you were funny or trying to be funny. He probably thought you were insulting him. Because, you know, he plays Huarong, right?
As close to the goal leader, but it's been ingrained into my mind that every time Vero doesn't qualify, I'm like, again.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
is
that match was really
unfortunate,
good.
but yeah,
I wish that
we're
wasn't
gonna
losers
see
bracket.
A lot of really strong players now.
Yeah, of course.
Some of the matches have been a little bit.
All right, next match coming
Mirror
up.
match, very, very taxing to play.
ET versus Score. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
It's
Big
gonna be really
match.
important to see where the players have placed their SPGs. If they're both on round starts, which they are, we're gonna see a fight for the round.
Like
start.
banned from playing
Right now, we're
online?
just doing a quick button check right here,
Yeah.
but
He rage quits a
both
lot.
players with a statement that
So
I'm
that wouldn't
gonna
surprise
win
me.
round start.
Yeah, they're gonna go
It wouldn't
full
surprise me if he got banned. He
aggression.
rage quits a
That's
lot.
all- That's all there is to it.
This dude loses one round and pulls the
That is
plug.
how you
That
want
shit's
to play
crazy.
Ultimate to an extent. When I say full aggression, I don't mean like just swinging. That's not what I mean. But you want to be in control of the pace of the game the entire time, whether that be through, you know, pressure on block, air stalling with various options, the teleports, the shurikens.
There's
All
been
of
some
it
good
is
ones.
An aggressive option.
I'm
But
impressed
at
to
different
see
parts of
the
screen
big
and
mix
everything.
too.
And
It's like a
Pokemon,
50-50
especially
of
up
SNK
close,
guys, like dedicated
has
SN
a bit of a
guys,
problem
and then
with
the other half
him.
are like
That's why he
general
has these
good
different
fighting
options
game
to
players like
do in that
Leffen,
spot.
you know,
And that's what makes
JWong,
this
like
very
that type of
successful.
player. It's like a
One of the
50-50.
big things we're going to be on the lookout for is any player deciding to throw shurikens. That is going to
Combo
be the big
breaker,
opener
it was
for a lot of
mostly
these
the
engagements,
other
I think.
side. So it was like
Yeah,
Go
I think so.
Itchy.
And
And that's
you know
about
they're
Chris
both gonna
G
do
was
it at
there,
the
but then
power
Reynold
depth,
was
so-
top 2, right? Reynold got second place, and that
Here we
guy's known
go.
as an SNK guy pretty much.
Falcons ET versus Score.
Oh, TMM.
Okay, let's see here. Score going in.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't help you there, bro.
There, we're starting to see the shuriken.
I'm not exactly TMM's biggest
nice.
fan, so I couldn't
Good
help you with that one.
There's an opener.
Run away.
Yeah, Chris G
Oh,
did
my
well.
God.
Who got third? I
Celebrating.
forgot. Was it
Big run under there from Score.
Goichi's
ET
training
entering back
partner?
with a little
Why
bit
can't I think of his
damage
name
of
right
his
now?
own.
Anyway, the top of the combo breaker,
Gets
it was
him
all
out of,
killers. They were all
that
really
red
good.
blow with the throw.
There's the light confirm on Score side.
There was even a mini saga.
Oh,
Goichi,
again? Yeah.
Chris G beat Goichi, and then they got a run back and Goichi beat Chris G. It was a mini saga. It was good. Yeah, Fenric. Did Fenric get third? I forget the results. I just remember it was all everybody was good. It was crazy how good they were.
Yeah. All right. Hard knockdown. Hard knockdowns are so important in this match.
Yeah, I think so. And
Red blow,
good
red blow!
choice on that. Manages to get the crumple by countering the rev blow. ET looking very, very
Is he gonna
good.
cash out? Not quite.
Yeah, he's just going for
Level
the
one.
time here. And
Yeah.
the double jump. He's very close.
That was like a
to taking
KOF
the
mix-up.
score down
He
here, but
every
Score
setup and went for the short hop.
Yeah. See the defense. Nice.
Nice. Damn, he got a combo for that. That was insane.
Able to even it out. One round apiece.
All right, what's next?
VF6. Well, the thing is, right now, the thing that favors VF6 is that number one, the graphics are fucking god tier. Okay, I can't believe if the game looks 70% as good as in those trailers, it's gonna look like the best fighting game ever, 3D wise. But then number two, we got no 3D games. The only 3D game is Tekken. So they have less competition. Versus this game is a good game, all right, as far as gameplay. I still have some beats with some of the characters they chose to put the game. It's a good game as far as gameplay, but you could also just play Street Fighter 6. You know what I mean?
This super like 3 times this round already.
Yeah. We're seeing so much mileage out of these lights. That's how they're really opening each other up.
Again!
Being careful at the
Damn.
edge and
Hokuto Marimura is scary.
close out game 1 here against Score.
Very impressive. And
The
as
patch,
we
when does the
suspected,
patch
both these
for
players are
City of the
playing
Wolves come out?
aggressive,
This
but
week,
in a
right?
controlled manner, because they know if they mess up, it could be lights out.
Absolutely. And another throw coming
You
out
think
here.
VF doesn't have mass appeal?
Really trying to just
I think VF got more
keep
appeal
these
than this
small
game.
hits coming against Score because that's what's been working.
People forgot what Fatal Fury is. Ask your average fighting game player what's Fatal
Oh,
Fury. They can't
nice.
tell you.
Gets the full counter onto the
Your average new age, your average new age
Another
Fatal
red
Fury
blow.
player or fighting game
Target's
player does not
easy,
know what
looking
Fatal
so
Fury is.
dominant right now.
absolutely puts himself in overheat, not even scared. Just gonna try and close that out here against Score anyway, but Score gets a little hit, doesn't get a proper conversion off of it, unfortunately.
Puts himself into overheat now. Score.
Okay, it's double
They're both
overheat.
playing with
But he gets a free block string.
right now. This is as honest as you're gonna get with Hokuto Maru, and which is running up and throwing. Nice air to air, not quite enough.
Yeah, those air to airs have really paid off for ET. He keeps,
Oh, nice.
Did he try to wake up
catching
Super?
air. It's,
He might try to
really
Super.
good 'cause Score isn't able to really start any pressure because of it.
Oh, nice red blow again. Again, this red blow from Hokuto
Yeah, I
Maru.
don't know. I
One
don't
of
know
his
if
main
if
defensive
Harada plans on
options,
retiring,
because he
bro.
lacks that that DP.
Yeah, so smart here from Score, not just landing his own rebel, but also doing a correct read.
Am I mistaken? I thought there was supposed to be a City of the Wolves patch this week. Didn't they announce
Well,
one?
it's gonna get him out of SPG,
On Twitter?
no more red blows
Am I
for either of
mistaken?
these players.
Nice
Bring on some
knockdown.
pressure.
Score
Nice
rolls
roll.
out. Gets the light confirmed.
Not enough.
Oh!
My God, what a dodge blow.
Beautiful. And Score taking a round here in game 2.
Score might be finally.
I have to
getting some
imagine that
momentum. He
Kine
traded
is at the
with
top of the
elbows
list to get
initially
nerfed.
here.
After that, I
See
don't
what
know.
they can
It's all
do.
question mark after that.
Okay,
But if
let's
anybody's
see.
gonna get nerfed, if they don't nerf Kine, then like
Back foot,
I don't know what
there's
to
that
say.
red blow. ET, are you gonna
He's
answer
clearly
back
the
with
best
super?
character.
Yes, you are. What are you gonna do here? Respecting Score, he really wanted to bait that super.
Maybe they'll just
Well,
buff
with
other
the
people and they'll
boss,
leave
leader
Kine
could do
alone.
it.
I guess maybe Kine is what they want to be the top
Okay.
level of the
Wow,
game.
goes
I'm not
for
sure.
Level 2 here as well. Big damage coming out onto ET. But he gets tagged and now in the corner with his tournament life.
A lot of people want
Gets
Hotaru's
the
uppercut to
grab,
become
and
5 frames.
Score has been
2-0
eliminated in
ET.
5th place by Fatal
That was fun.
very own ET.
Hokuto Marimura is crazy.
Oh man, a little something message to
Yeah, they might
Yeah.
make
And
Hokuto
I
Marimura
also
uppercut
wanna
5
mention-
frames. I'm not sure because
For
right now
anyone
it's a
watching
4 frame
here and
uppercut,
they're
right?
like, oh well, I wouldn't even be able to enjoy the ice cream. I'm lactose intolerant. Guess what? This is lactose-free ice cream.
lactose free.
Yeah. So
It's-
you have no excuse.
The wonders of technology.
Yeah, absolutely, yes. Oh my God. But yeah. So
Maybe.
To make sure
Mike,
that
you might be right.
especially in this game story mode as
I was
well,
working the whole time during
where
Evo
Rock
Japan,
and
so I
Terry
didn't even get to
really
try
just-
Andy.
you get to see a lot of
They be
their
bringing me to
character,
Japan
and,
like, hey, Spooky,
we're
you
gonna
want to go
see
to
a lot
Japan?
of
Hell
these
yeah, I want to
players'
go.
character
Sit your
and
ass
how
at that
they're
desk and
playing
don't
this.
move.
These characters play very similarly
Shit
in this
sucks.
game. Rock Howard being the exception to Terry because Rock has access
No,
to
but he's
a
got to be
command
coming
grab.
soon, Dolomite,
Yeah,
because he
that's
was
true.
already
That
playable
is
by
a
Evo
big
Japan.
factor, 'cause I mean, I wouldn't really call Rock a Shoto, but he is a fairly like standard
There's that
character.
command grab.
Yeah, so having a command grab on top of that is kind of crazy. And yeah, we are seeing.
For what, I didn't get to do shit at Evo Japan. I didn't even get to go shopping.
Up against Devo.
One thing I want to mention, Terry feels like he does so much more damage off the stray hits rather than more
I'm
than
good,
Rock,
Junkie.
which probably is in exchange for that command grab that Rock doesn't get like, enormous mid-screen damage like Terry does.
Yeah, I think one of the things that people have been
At least I found the figures. I really like the
dish out. And a large part of that comes because from straight
Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! It looks really good. Every time I wake up and I look at it, I'm like, man, this Yu-Gi-Oh! Looks sick.
Exactly like that. That means that spacing isn't even really an issue.
Yeah, I make a little something. And then Combo Breaker was good. You guys all watch the YouTube videos like 20 times over. Thank you for that, guys. So I made a little bit of YouTube revenue also. I gotta save up for the second half of the year. That's where I'm at right now. Second patch notes out. Oh shit, we gotta watch that right after this. Thank you, Ainz.
With some light confirms, but not able to confirm it into the super. David
Link me.
pressing some buttons here, but ShadowX gets the first hit here.
MTG, I'm done with that shit, bro. You know how much they charge you for a pack of that Final Fantasy shit? Fucking MTG. I'm done.
Okay, let's see.
They
here.
definitely sold out.
Smaller hits. Here's Devo.
Nice
Beautiful.
guard cancel.
Yeah, I need to circle back to that later, but this is going to be too fast-paced for right now, but I talked to Devo about that specifically.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see here.
But just walking back and forth right now.
6 hours ago.
Really wanting
No,
to
this
get
is the
some
balance
start
adjustment
there.
policy.
And Devo with a unfortunate jump in ShadowX answers.
Yeah,
that
you don't just get the Final Fantasy cards, bro. You gotta buy packs and fucking starter decks and shit. You don't just get the cards.
Here. Devo trying to find anything. Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
He
Yeah.
didn't just find anything, he found the thing. Puts Shadow into SPG, but with the pressure mounting, is it even gonna matter? It does matter.
Yes, sir. He finds another.
Oh,
opening here.
this looks like the real patch
Securing
notes.
a hard knockdown. Walk in. As MT jump low. Air fireballs. Air fireballs from Rock Howard.
Oh,
is
online
so
matches,
good at
ranked
dominating
match.
That neutral space. It's that red blow. Devo not ready for it. Not gonna be enough. Doesn't have the meter for it.
Oh, the overhead, clinching it out there for ShadowX. So I was.
Oh, yep.
Devo
These
mentioned-
are
I
adjustments. Oh
said it
shit.
earlier that he was actually
Let me
an
see what's
ultimate
here.
Garo player, which is rare because it wasn't played that much competitively. But he would grind that like back in the day, you know, on emulation and everything. And I asked him, like, so coming from Garo specifically, do you feel like it translates well into Fatal Fury City of the Wolves? And he said, it translates perfectly.
Yeah.
And a big part of that was the defense. And he said,
Oh my god, Anna escaped with no frame data nerfs.
because
How?
of Reed. But like having that in your head and having that
I escaped with no frame data nerfs, child. I don't fucking believe it. They really still didn't nerf my frame
right
data.
now we're seeing
That's
Shadow
fucking
X
nuts.
just
All right, what about
slowly
Claudio? Did they
whittling
nerf
away at
forward
Devo's
3-2?
light bar with some shorts, with some low attacking moves. Defensive red blow there. That is really good.
They nerfed it. Less tracking.
Fireball here. Nice DP. Devo, what are you gonna do? You're gonna roll out. Very nice. Oh, that's scary. Yeah, Rock has so many options after he does that elbow that he does.
Yeah.
You can do fireballs. You can do command.
Brian-
grab,
they left
you can
Brian
do a low, you
alone.
can do a high. So many options.
They get Devil Jin nerfs.
getting a quick knockdown, trying to mount the
They
pressure.
hate Devil Jin in this game.
One round away from advancing to the top 4.
QCF4 got a minor buff. Apparently it was missing like Jiayu and shit like that during AOP, I guess.
There we go. Good stuff here from Shadow.
They nerfed the Fang, the new Fang back 4-2.
With that rating storm, but Devo waking up swinging.
They gave Fang mad nerfs. Whoa. They nerfed the damage on
I feel
QCF1.
like Devo is really looking for that red blow right now because ShadowX.
They made
doesn't have so
QCF2
many
minus
times,
14.
like
Eat shit,
super.
Fang.
Fights
They
a
made
lot.
QCF2 minus
Yeah,
14.
empty
That's
jump low,
crazy.
Very, very strong.
Yeah. That one went by fairly quickly. ShadowX just, you know, really.
All right, I'll save the rest. We'll talk about. Whoa, Lars got mad nerfs.
High-level games is we're not seeing this gigantic damage.
ShadowX was
Have to make gonna be a tournament.
All right,
generally
all right,
for
all right.
SNK games, it generally has like.
Let's
an
watch the rest of
enormous
this, and then we'll
following
talk
in
about
the
the patch a
Americas
little
and
bit.
especially in the South Americas. It hasn't really taken off as much in the European.
Yeah,
region.
Devil Jin don't got enough
The Asian
problems, so they made sure to
territories
nerf
have also
him.
been very
That's funny.
avid in KOF. Big notoriety in some players like
Yeah.
Shanghai.
Yeah, but it's a very international game, and you know, if you look at SNK specifically, we have Bubblen who has qualified for the SNK World Championship. The current.
These changes
So I mean, it's not like it doesn't exist. but
are
it's
are
more-
interesting,
if you
but
knew
these
that, like,
are
okay,
not
it's
as
sort
big
gonna
of
be there,
changes as what I was
Velocity is
expecting.
gonna be there,
And they
It's
nerfed
gonna
Paul.
be
What the
there,
fuck?
Mad KOF is gonna be there. You know,
They made Paul low, he
don't
smashed
think
minus
Sweden
14.
getting into that top 4.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
here he is, and it's not Bubblen. It's Leffen.
Yeah, and Leffen has
What?
been playing this
That
game
has to be a
incredibly
mistake.
hard.
Yeah.
Heat Deafest
more
became
than,
minus
uh,
13?
even
No
more
way,
than
right?
Strider
That's got to
versus
be a
me.
mistake.
yeah, for sure.
Despite Leffen being as strong as he is,
But
in
Paul's
Stride,
not top tier.
Fatal Fury has been his main focus for ever since the game came out, basically.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I speak a lot with Leffen, and his main thing that makes the game fun for him.
That has to be a mistake. Paul Heat Deafest minus 13? That
But
I must be reading that
even
wrong.
if he finds all of those things satisfactory, he's not gonna play that game.
Ah,
Because what makes a game
okay, I
fun
guess
is
so. That sucks.
competition specifically. So he needs players.
They beat the new
That's
forward
what he cares
2,
about
the
most.
4-4-2,
He
1
needs
plus 2,
a
take
big
more heat.
scene, a lot
And
of
they nerfed the
players
damage.
being able to just
Huh,
hop on and play a
interesting.
game whenever.
Yeah.
That's what's important.
And
And Fatal
mo-
Fury has managed that.
Yeah, and also importantly, for someone like Leffen, I also know, it has to be strong players.
Of course.
Yeah,
absolutely.
it's one thing to jump on a game and
Wow,
always have
Victor
something to
escaped
grind with,
unchanged.
but
What about
it's another
Clive? Did
thing
Clive
entirely
escape
to be
unchanged?
able to grind with the
Victor, all they did was
strongest
nerf his heat
player in
burst
the
or his
world.
heat smash.
Yeah, and seeing that
Wow,
guy
not a single Clive change? Wow.
their master-
That's crazy. You guys got so lucky.
Nobody's gonna say like, oh,
There's
they're-
not a single
they're
Clive
just
change. They
because
left
they-
Clive the fuck
you know,
alone.
they're-
No
they're
fucking
going
way.
swing or whatever. Like, that's
Wow,
not the case.
interesting.
Everyone knows they're amazing players. And then on top of that, we have
Congratulations, Clive players. You guys escaped
and
unchanged.
That makes it a extremely competitive environment, and that's exactly.
Yeah, I don't understand this low crouching. Are they trying to make it easier to do the jump flip thing? It's a weird change.
One of Mexico's absolute strongest players.
The Dragon Charge 4 change might be good. Maybe he gets a full combo on counter hit now. That might be a really big buff.
Here, winning that round start, which makes sense with that SPG placement as well. He's really gunning for that. And there's the red blow on red blow. Huge starter here for Leffen. Let's see what kind of damage.
I think we'll talk about,
Does have
before I
access to
tap
a
out, we'll
super,
talk about
but
the
is it
patch a
gonna
little
be
bit.
enough?
Let me
Not
lock
quite,
in.
not gonna go for it.
Now that we're at
Beats
the 3 out of 5
PP.
point.
That's something that I've been looking for a lot, and that I really appreciate. And I know Leffen has probably been labbing to me that when you have your opponent in SPG and you're scared of their red blow, having an option where you know you'll be able to cancel into a red blow to respond to it, and that's what we saw there from Leffen. It's
Damn.
very
You gotta press a button on the uppercut or
even
something. You
now,
gotta do
like,
something.
he doesn't even need to
When he
worry
does the
about
uppercut,
SPG
it's a
right?
feint.
He's just running
Because otherwise they
forward
just
on
uppercut
the
over and
air.
over on you.
Basically a perfect.
Damn,
Perfect.
Leffen.
My God, that was like 30 seconds.
Yeah, that was a masterclass from Leffen, and we did see a lot of what ET didn't give him, what I talked about earlier, where Darkangel was respecting the orbs, and that's kind of what Leffen is counting on players doing.
Oh,
because
my finish.
it gives him a lot.
My turn, asshole.
This is what Darkangel needs.
Very strong.
Oh, he has middle
Not quite enough
red
to get
blow.
Leffen out of SPG
Interesting.
for that wild
Nice
punish is gonna be
confirm.
enough.
He couldn't get dash up close heavy, so instead he went straight for burn knuckle. That was good
Leffen
shit.
come out swinging with the heavy.
Oh my
Impressive pressing there from Darkangel. Kind is one of the few characters where if you
That
break
was
the
sick as
DSCP,
fuck, and he's
hit
faking
plus.
him out. But he still got him with the down job. Leffen. Nope, sorry buddy, not a safe jump. Not a safe jump, my friend.
First round here of game 2.
Good awareness from Darkangel. And Leffen, I've seen
Good enough
Leffen
to
do
make
that
guaranteed
round
top
stop
3 at
so
this
many times
tournament.
where he just goes
Bar
with
Bar.
it
How you doing, by the way? Good to see you.
immediately on round stop.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Tossed.
It's a great button. It's a great button. You get so much out of it. And we're,
Oh,
that's
it missed. That was
unfortunate
lucky.
whiff there.
Far away. Fortunate there for Leffen.
That
Nice
would've been
fake,
a
but he
huge
didn't
swing in
he didn't
life.
bite on it.
But he finds another super regardless. Knocks down with a red blow. Time to guess. It's so scary. It's so scary right now. And Darkangel not quite gonna be able to. It gets counterpoked into the pre-DP break.
Yeah, and it's looking a bit rough now for Darkangel. Even though he was so strong in that first round, he looked a little bit lost in the second.
How did you do in CB, Bar Bar?
That is one of the strongest
Just
options
curious.
that Terry has is the fake, because it's such a high committal move that he's doing, right? And being able to bait the opponent with that is so
Tossed.
so
Yes,
good.
sir. Nice. Leffen went for that DP break, not able to get enough for it. Darkangel finally getting
Nice,
going
he
to
stopped the
Leffen.
OS.
Rolls out and immediately supers. Now Darkangel is in a precarious situation.
Ouch.
Leffen with no
He might have been
red
able to let
blows
that one go.
Yeah, this time he didn't have
Maybe.
it, so it's not possible, but what a good reversal. Let's see what he goes for here. And
Orbs.
the explosion
Orbs for
actually
days.
worked out for him.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Zizzy's really and Widow's really good too, obviously, but Zizzy's really good.
Pixel
Oh, and
life.
jump in. Leffen 2-0.
Zizzy got top 8 the last tournament, didn't he? Before Combo Breaker.
Yeah, we are in a first to 3 territory right now, so Leffen is gonna have to do one more if he wants to. Nice dodge!
Shit, you should keep
there.
training though.
Yeah, kind players
Because the
love
2
to
guys
use
you
that
lost
red
to
bull,
were
especially
like 2
in
top
neutral
8
if
level
they see
guys. That
you
means
go
that you're doing
from
really
the middle.
good.
Absolutely, Darkangel was fishing.
You should
for
definitely
it.
keep training, bro.
Got him, hook, line, and sinker, and getting so much damage here. But Leffen, really a bar jab, but too far away. That happened
Nice.
earlier as well. I wonder
Yeah.
if it's something specific with Terry or if Darkangel.
Yeah,
is just
that was
simply
pretty nice.
facing himself
He's
to
OG
a
too.
degree
He's
where
got
Leffen
good mind
really
game. That's what he was always good at. Mind games.
Oh, nice run under. Leffen trying to make something happen.
Word, I'll be
Big
there
moves
also.
in
If you see
neutral
me,
here
you
from
say
Leffen
what's
right
up.
now. Able to put. Nice.
Okay.
He said I'm a Marco now. Hell yeah. Marco's pretty sick.
Front row, not a back row.
Okay, it's so crazy that he gets
Overheat
followed.
time.
It's actually an
Protect.
overheat though.
2, 3. Yeah. Oh, he's going so aggressive. He wants that. Darkangel really wants that burnout.
Yeah, Darkangel is making full use of Leffen being in burnout, but Leffen getting
Nice
a
combo.
massive follow-up
That's
here.
so
Super
cheap.
into super.
Look how much
Gets
damage
so
that
much
did.
rev gauge back as well.
That almost looks like a glitch. Where's the skill?
Rev gauge, so we up
Oh,
and
nice. Good
Darkangel
answer. And he spent
with
2
the
bars.
bait there,
That's
trying to get
clutch.
him to jump in. Got him.
That we just saw an incredible momentum shift right here. Darkangel suddenly.
Yeah, he knows
entering
when it's not a
most
safe
of
jump.
Leffen's full
So
screen
I think for
options.
Leffen,
And
the
even
adjustment he
managed
got to
to
make
bait
is
somehow.
never ever do not a safe jump against Darkangel. If he does not a safe jump, Darkangel's gonna fuck him up. That's the clearly what we learned that game.
As I say that, he gets the small jump in there, gets good situation from it.
I love that Darkangel suddenly has become a lot
He
more
didn't JD
brave
that
against
time.
those orbs, pressing buttons.
He got him in
Even when
overheat.
he's
That's
on
clutch.
the corner.
Yeah, and we are seeing a very high level of aggression here on block from Darkangel.
He knew to press a button. That was also clutch. He's doing the right shit right now. He's doing a good job.
Because it makes Kind's options so much worse because he can't follow
He's
up.
got to watch out because he's gonna go in over. Nice! He knew! He knew, but then he still got overheat. That sucks.
He as well.
Fuck.
Is
He
in
did all that work.
overheat as well.
But wait, he could guard break. He guard break.
Doesn't
Not a
even
safe
have
jump.
access
Son
to
of a
blocking
bitch.
right now, because if he does, he's gonna
Got him.
explode
Got him.
just
He's dead.
like
Just do a
that.
super. He didn't even need a super. Darkangel. What's up, Craze?
The fruits of Darkangel's labor. He used a lot of time there to try and figure out what is Leffen exactly going for. And
It
now he
does.
started figuring
I
out
think, doesn't
how
it? Does
to get
JD
on the
not
back.
take a little bit of rev meter back?
Force him first
I thought it did.
into
I could be
DD,
mistaken.
and then
He didn't uppercut that
force
time.
him into overheat.
Big counter hit here from Leffen. Is it enough to get his game plan started? Getting some plus frames off that orb.
There's a throw. Orb is out. Oh, big!
Oh, Friono? I know that
for
dude.
Leffen.
That's a legend. Friono?
Darkangel went for the rev load there,
That
but
guy's a
Leffen
Street Fighter
blew it
god.
up with the super.
And other games too. Friono's for real. If you met Friono, that guy's a fucking legend. Just know that. That guy's sick.
Doesn't get any follow-up from it. That's unfortunate.
And
my God,
SNK
it's-
games, right?
It's Darkangel.
He has the super. Triple Gazer closing out game 4, and we are now in a 2-2 situation here in winners finals.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
That guy's an
Diamond
OG.
Player took the time to get a breather here, but
He's been
Both
around for
hungry.
about as long as I've been around, I think.
Absolutely.
He's been around for a long time.
Nice
That's
bait.
exactly what I love so much about this play with Terry. You make them think a fireball is coming and then just run a throw.
No roll for
And
you.
not only that, you have so many other options as well. If
Changing.
they do go for a red blow, you can dodge blow
He
through
missed
it,
the
and
medium.
jump over it, you earn your DP break.
Yeah, absolutely. But Leffen getting corner position. Okay, good
Punish.
block.
Hell yeah.
This is gonna be
Double
a
forward
very,
heavy.
very good situation for Leffen.
He's gonna take him out of rev.
Going to respond. We will find out.
Smart.
Hard
For the hard
knockdown.
Yeah.
SPG is gone.
This
But now
round
if
is very
Darkangel wins
important.
this
It's gonna
round,
shift
that's big for
momentum
him
a lot
because
in
Leffen
this
spent
final
meter.
rounds.
No, he didn't get the double JD.
No confirm.
Fuck.
But
He
Leffen
tried.
finds it regardless
He tried
with
to
the
he tried to
reset
do
there. And Leffen
hyper
now
defense into
again
JD.
from
He got
taking
only the
this.
hyper
Yeah,
defense.
one more round and he will be in grand finals. Oh, and that
Through the
big
feet.
counter
Wow.
started off, gets all the way to the corner. And the block, but
It traded. It traded. The trade actually helped him. That could have been worse. But now he's low on meter.
Oh my god, Darkangel really wanted to get out of this corner, but Leffen just
Nice break.
answering every possible
Fuck.
this is massive. Pushing him into the
He's
orbit.
got it.
Orbital flames, and that's gonna
Damn, that was
be
a hype
it.
set.
Leffen takes it over Darkangel. Darkangel is sent to loser side.
And Leffen in grand final.
That was the good stuff.
Here in Malmö, Sweden, Headstomper 2025 looking to.
All right, let me see that loser semis. What happened during that one?
That's it.
It
We're gonna find out.
JWong.
That was the only match that was long so far was that match. Every other match went so fast.
He could be. He could be.
But now we are gonna have this match coming up here between the two. So it's gonna be Rock versus Hokutomaru, unless nothing's changed.
Yeah.
And
But-
since this is the losers semifinals, we are back to first.
Well, I might check out the breakout later, crazy, if
We
you
are
remind
in the
me.
first two situation right
Check it out
now,
tomorrow or
and
something.
currently we're seeing
Tomorrow's gonna
JWong
be crazy,
playing
'cause
a
tomorrow's
really good defensive
Tekken.
game, able to just defend a
I gotta
lot of
finish
those
my
shots, even
ZZZ,
in
the
air.
poker
Very
video,
impressive.
like ASAP. I'm gonna wake up and the first thing I'm gonna do is finish the poker video. It's halfway done.
Get the corner pressure. Let's see what he has. JWong just blocking, doesn't even care.
Yeah.
There we go. Gets the DP after a few.
Oh, he's so brave for that. ET, aggressive. Doesn't want to lose this. Oh, that was such a floaty jump.
Yeah, I know what you mean,
Coming up here.
Darren. Don't
Oh,
worry.
Big swing. And a hit.
He's an
Yeah,
MVP
this will
as well,
be
so
this
is
will
gonna
be
hurt a
this
lot.
Street Fighter and Tekken.
Oh, nice. Gets the cross.
Actually, let's
there.
look. What's the top
Oh,
games at
I
CEO?
love
We can
that-
check
I love
right
that
now.
option.
Start
I love that,
GG
how JWong
CEO.
was thinking, but ET one step ahead.
I'll tell you what has the top registrants right now. Looks like SF6 number 1, no surprise at CEO. Tekken 8 number 2, Fatal Fury number 3, the top 3 games. Wow, more than Smash Brothers. All 3 of them, really? How many people have Smash Brothers?
Waiting for the teleporter on top of him.
Oh, I
but
can't
ET
tell
showed
because of
every
how the
other
standings
option
work.
possible.
Interesting.
There's the command grab. Nimble.
CEO right now has almost 4,000 attendees.
Good
Nice.
there.
Keep
Yeah,
him
not
in
this
there.
weekend. Dionys's the weekend after
Oh,
this
no.
weekend. The weekend of the 13th. 13, 14, 15, if I have the days right.
Bro, what's next?
Good blocks. Just defend. Side swaps again. Now it's JWong's turn.
Is there a way to
Fight for
see
command
who
grab.
registered for
What are
See
you
the
gonna
Wolves?
do
There
with
might
this?
be. No, there's
They're
not a way
probably
to
not
see
gonna be able
register
to
yet.
end with the
Not an
super
easy way,
buff.
at least.
This situation afterwards.
And another one.
But the top 3 games should be SF6, then Tekken 8, then See the Wolves. They also have Smash, Strive,
Yeah.
GB Rising,
He is gonna force
Under Night 2, MK1, Third Strike.
John
But they're supposed to have a big CVS2 tournament, aren't they?
to do as a
Looks like it.
response to that.
CVS2. They got a Blaze Blue tournament.
Established layer
That's
one
interesting.
of the defense
You don't get to
and
see good
offense.
Blaze Blue that much
Now it's
lately.
time for the layer 2. What are you going to do?
We will see.
Yeah, but the big problem is that after the summer,
Trying to push in on ET,
it
and
slows
that
down a
was
lot
good
because so many of the off-season tournaments are all gone now.
height, so just
Like there's no more Kumite in Tennessee. There's no more Biggie Gaming stuff. There's no more ECT this year. All the off-season tournaments are all gone. Only the summertime tournaments are doing it big.
See.
So
Not the
enjoy it
best
while it
open
lasts, guys, because
situation
once
that-
summer is
that
over, it
Biggie
slows down a
Gaming
lot.
Super gives you. But ET finds the answer to that.
Oh,
but
what
only
the
gets a
fuck?
single
That was
hit of
wild.
That 20-hit super.
Because he goes so high up.
Sweep. Tries to
Oh
make
yeah,
something
Fenric,
happen
he's
for
a
players on Pixel. That hit could
Blaze Blue
seal
god.
it. Light super, is it enough? Yes, sir, it is.
Good stuff here from ET, but that was really close. Like,
Yeah,
could
that
go
Blaze Blue
either
tournament
way.
should be fun to
Yep,
watch. I
yep.
want to see the cheap stuff they all do. That game is cheap.
Taking a moment to breathe here. JWong. What's he gonna do on that round start? ET being immediately.
So what were the
aggressive
top
and
characters
finds
this
a low
tournament?
share, low hit
Kine,
here, able to
2
push JWong
Terrys,
into the corner.
Rock, 2 Okutomarus,
Good answer in keeping him in there. Throw. Time for a hard knockdown situation. What are you
one,
gonna do? JWong needs another
Hotaru.
Needs to find a
Who
different
did I
answer.
miss?
Walks under but gets rev load for his.
Mostly top
efforts.
tiers got represented.
ET.
The only
Finds
guys that
another
probably are
small
not top
hit.
tier are like
Quite
the
able
Rock
to
and the
end it
double
with super,
and the
but
double
he's
Terry.
looking so strong right
Those
now.
guys are probably
Could
like
even take
upper
some risk
mid
if he
or
wishes
something,
to.
mid or upper mid, depending on who you
There's
ask.
that throw.
My goodness, yeah, ET just kind of running
Air
over.
throw.
Damn.
Throw. That option had not been represented at all. He knew that JWong liked to go for the air to airs instead of like anti-airing with DPs and such. So just waiting for it and going with the air throw to close out that round. ET 1 round away now from taking loser semifinals.
He backdashed
there's
it.
that.
Damn, sick
I
punish.
was thinking that JWong would already mix it up in anticipation.
He's
but
trying
he
to
didn't.
take him as much through the SPG as
ET
possible.
answering back
So that he
with
don't gotta deal with the rep
heavy
blow.
damage and able to do
Damn.
a lot more
He's got him
now.
close to
Is it
death
gonna be
already.
enough to seal
Can he
the
kill?
I do believe
No
it is
fucking
enough.
way.
And just like
That was
ET
disgusting.
said
That was so
JWong
gross. Hokutomaru top tier. Holy shit.
JWong ending up in 4th place here. Obviously a very, very strong showing, but
2 touch kill.
ET just taking it, and that means losers finals.
He's playing on an old ass stick. That stick is from ancient time. That looks like the old, remember the old Guilty Gear sticks that you used to get?
And that's
That was like one of those.
interesting
What
one to
stick is
watch as
that?
well, because both these players have a very different playstyle.
Yeah, I think ET is a lot more methodical, and we were saying it earlier.
Methodical my
I
ass.
love Hokumaru's,
That was some Mike Tyson shit he did to him just now.
not in a bad way at all, but
First he hit him with the left, then he hit him with the right, and the guy was knocked out already. What's up, Eric Lugo? How you doing?
is also measured,
Also, what's
but
good, Data Fiend?
I think one of
Thank you for the big 83 aeons, baby. It's really appreciated.
He did lean into that heavily against Leffen, which I think was
Thank
the
you
right
so
call.
much.
So it's going to be interesting to see how they adapt to each other here, because
We're talking about the See the Wolves from Headstomper. After that, we're going to talk about the Tekken patch for a little while.
We're going to be looking at.
yeah, absolutely.
The patch notes
It is
are out.
nice. Not that anyone thinks Terry is weak. I don't think I've heard anyone of Hokumaru, but it is nice to see Terry this high up in a tournament, because the game's still new, but we haven't seen that
Darkangel
very
versus
much.
ET losers final. This is back to 3 out of 5 now.
A lot of Hokumaru, and obviously
So it should be
Franco
interesting
that's
set.
like- and Marco, of course, you know.
Oh my
going
god, he
Burning.
gets that confirmed?
Yeah, good stuff here. Darkangel gets hit by the Rev blow into Crumple. Massive damage coming up from ET.
Builds just enough meter as well.
It gives him a lot of his rep back.
Perfect
That's
situation,
super.
nice. Not gonna be enough to kill. ET needs one more opening. Takes that throw.
Hell
Nice.
no. They don't always be embarrassed. You didn't see Goichi pop off after he beat Chris G at the last tournament? You think this is like 10 years ago in Street Fighter 4 or something?
Very fruitful juggle.
They be
for
popping
Darkangel.
off when they
Good
win.
kill. Oh, not
They be
quite
talking
enough.
shit.
Ah,
Goichi won and he's like, yeah! He was raising his arms to the crowd.
already
Like he just
seeing
won the
a
heavyweight
lot of
championship.
ET deciding the pace of the match, and Darkangel having to respond to it.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful, beautiful stuff from ET. Really good baiting there, jumping forward and then opting backwards just to catch Darkangel.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, big.
Nah, bro, that ain't just Goichi. You think this the old days. They be popping off when they win.
Darkangel getting a full punish off of it.
Just a regular power gazer didn't want to use the hidden gear super, wants to save that meter, which makes a lot of sense. Level 1 supers in this game are very, very damaging. There's that guard cancel into red blow, but ET not able to answer.
What a trade. Holy fuck.
Stuff here, Darkangel cashing it out.
Was that a trade or did he just snuff the down B clean? That looked insane. That happened so quick.
Oh, that could have been
Oh.
huge.
Yeah, but no proper punish there from Darkangel. That's
Good
unfortunate.
Nice,
super.
minus frames into super, yeah.
Yeah, the Abara into the super right there. Puts Darkangel in SPG territory.
But every time he spends a bar like that, he's taking away his best combo.
Yeah, he is in SPG, and it is up to ET to answer back. There's that nice DP. Red blow out of the ET. Doesn't go for the second one. Now
Nice.
Darkangel on pixel health.
Yeah, he was hype. He thought he beat who's the Zato God. He thought he beat the Zato God. Instead he fucked up. That shit was funny.
Very nice.
That was so
Honestly,
funny
I
they
think
put it in
this is
Street Fighter
somewhat to be
6
expected
as one of the
from Hokumaru,
events.
The ET able to decide the early pace of the match. Right now, Darkangel gathering a lot of data. What's ET planning to use to win this set right here?
We'll see. Oh,
Nice.
nice. Good awareness there from Darkangel. He was just looking for when he was gonna drop. And gets
Sick
the
counter hit
hit.
combo.
This is
God
gonna be
damn.
huge damage.
This guy is violent.
Rev gauge though.
Violent
It's a
Terry.
trade-off for cashing out for a lot
Violent
of damage.
Ken's
You
brother.
Get very, very close to overheat.
It's true, but it is getting better right now, and there's so little HP that he needs to shave off here.
Good punish there from ET, able to establish some pressure here, putting Darkangel into the corner situation, doing a lot of attacks, just trying to get
But he knew
Darkangel
that he could
into
down jab.
into overheat. Quite enough. ET needs more than that.
Woo!
Through Darkangel getting a
Yes,
lot of
Avernus,
here.
the person that wins this tournament gets both spots. They get a spot in EWC and they get a spot in SWC. So this is a very valuable tournament.
Oh my god, these just defense!
Oh,
No answer
too
on the
far.
red blow! I'm
He
so
didn't do the
sure
follow-up.
that
That was a
Darkangel
fake
waiting
out.
for ET
If
to
he
do
had
the
done the
second hit
follow-up,
of the red
then
blow,
Darkangel's
and that's why we
universal
saw him
overhead
do
or
the high
universal
dodge throw at the end there.
anti would have worked.
How's a Gazer as an anti-air?
Dodge attack, is that what they call them, the
making
official
sure
name?
that ET has to respect
He's
his
dead.
options.
Darkangel.
8-2, cleanly going to
But yeah, that was a mind game. If he had done the second part of the red blow, then that would have stopped him.
Where He's really pushing hard on ET here, and I think ET needs to take it up a notch as far as his
Something like that, Casey.
Go a little
It's
bit
kind of like a
more.
focus attack.
I don't wanna
It's
say
faster than
go a
charging
bit
focus,
more
like the level 2
relentlessly
focus.
in.
And when it counter hits you, they tend to get a combo. But some characters, they have unique ones. Like Hokuto Maru and B Jenny, they have 2-part red blow. See, so he can follow it up or he can not follow it up. It's kind of weird. It's like a thing you get used to when you fight them.
Shoot, not enough.
The properties are way different than focus attack too, because focus attack is like usually a generic, like a mid that you do, right? But in this game, it can be like,
Desperate for a good
let me
game
think,
here.
Rocks is kind of like a weird version of Kyo's red kick. He really flips at you from really high up.
It's a hard knockdown. It's a mix-up.
Nice.
Deep jump in, but
You got to think about each red blow a little bit differently. There's not necessarily one unique answer
Yeah,
that
we're
stops
seeing a
all the
lot
red
of
blows.
ET going for the air options, which
But
is where
generally,
Hokuto Maru wants to bait out
The
some
dodge
options
attack
and
is
get
generally
a
kind of
killing
good
answer.
against red blow. Generally,
Nice.
it really depends on the character again. But
ET being very aware of when Darkangel wants to try and land a throw, and has been calling it out consistently.
more people were just at BAM because
That
BAM's a bigger
teleport,
tournament.
It is plus.
That's
is
all
a
it was.
dangerous situation. That one button
But
into
this tournament
power
had
guys
strong
enough to
players
get
too.
ET out of SPG range. Now his options are a little
A lot of the
bit more
Mexico
limited,
guys were here, the
but
good
it's still
ones.
dangerous. There's that
Oh,
red blow.
no.
Trying to
And then
mix
you
up-
had like Falcon Squad, a few Falcon Squad were here.
Like ET was actually looking for it, and still wasn't able to call it out properly. Oh wow, actually gets him with a light kick in the air. Gonna be big conversion. Now anything could kill, but he didn't believe in the hit.
Yeah, tick throw, not enough. Now both players on Pixel. Even a throw could end it. But no safe jump there. Darkangel able to recognize the situation immediately and sends out a DP to finish the round.
Yeah, this tournament was cool. I'm happy for them.
Off the back dash,
Hopefully
he's
it's
Darkangel.
growing.
He really
I can never
wants to
tell
find
which
this
tournaments are growing and
one
which ones are getting
button
smaller.
into
Hopefully their
super.
tournament's growing because Headstomper's been going for a while now.
Just so aware of Darkangel.
They got TWT Challenger this year. I'm not sure if they had it last year. I imagine they were also Capcom Pro Tour.
Such a scary position right now. Darkangel going for an air option right there. Not enough. ET just suffocating him here in the corner.
He's just
Darkangel's
saying
trying to
that
make
the
something
international
happen by
guys,
just
except for
small
2 of them,
hits
made
and some
top
screen
8.
space.
He's
That's
not
all
saying
he
that the
wants.
top 8 is not all
Oh,
international.
one
He's
punish
saying that
Wow.
only 2 of the guys
Yeah, I think
that
he
were
had
international
already
didn't make top 8.
committed to the motion at that
You
point.
guys both are saying the same thing, more or less. Words on the
Just
internet,
depends.
how do they work?
Getting him some life back. Actually huge in this situation. Now he's out
It's
of
okay.
throw range, kill range.
Massive. This should be a game.
Happens all the time. Words on the internet, how they work. 2-1, Darkangel.
Now 2-1
Yeah,
against ET.
extremely impressive. I love how much Darkangel
It's
is
packed,
using
actually.
just
There's only a
defense
couple
to
seats in the
regain
front,
some health,
empty.
regain some
And
red
then mad
gauge.
people are playing casuals.
Just to get out
The
of
venue
that
looks,
throw will kill
unless
me
it's another room,
situation.
the venue looks not that
Absolutely.
big. How many people went to Headstomper? Let's
We are
check.
now
I'm
potentially
curious.
one game away from moving into grand finals. Let's see if ET
Maybe
can
there's more
find
people than I realized in another room. Let's take a look.
to bring Darkangel.
Headstomper
Because he has been doing a lot
details,
of things
500
right, but
plus
it's just
attendance.
not
Okay,
enough.
that's actually a lot. It's very good for a regional / a challenger level tournament. 500 plus people, that's really good.
Getting massive punishes on Darkangel's throw attempts.
Good Tekken tournament, SF6,
A lot
Demon
of
Carf
health.
1, it
Even
looks
a
like.
light super would be enough.
Third game was Fatal Fury.
Nice.
So
Well played. Just throwing out some feints.
They also had
Finds a
Strive,
big
Grapple
button here, but not able to
versus.
confirm it
They
into
had Rev
anything.
2 for Guilty Gear.
Out of throw range.
Extra Rev 2, that's cool. Under
Oh,
Night 2,
wow.
good response there.
Blast Blue, Third Strike.
I think that was the first
Skullgirls?
proper
They had a
teleport
legit
in
Skullgirls
neutral that
tournament?
we've
Wow,
seen ET do.
interesting.
Most of the time it's been out of a block string.
Yeah, I think
You don't see that every day, Skullgirls tournament. They also had a mystery game tournament. I'm not sure how that worked.
How do you decide how to do that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right here, ET finds a good spot to jump in right over that EX power wave.
Oh,
and even finds a... Yeah, even
Didn't
finds...
believe in it.
Zane
But
can
it's not enough. Next hit could kill.
learn this shit from my master. Zane can.
Oh,
Damn, he's dead. He's definitely dead. 2-2.
And it's now 2-2. Moving into the final game here of Losers Finals between Darkangel and ET
Yeah.
to see who gets their run back.
An extremely
no
quick
KOF
round
at this
as a
tournament that I
result
saw.
of Darkangel going
Let's see if
for
there was
EX
KOF
power
at
on
Battle
round
Arena
stop.
Melbourne.
But ET immediately answering back. Yeah, he's aggressive on this round stop now.
Absolutely. But
Battle
you've
Arena
seen this
Melbourne
happen so many
had
times
a
already,
cosplay contest. They had dive kick. What the hell? They had Gundam Extreme Versus. Well, they had a lot of games.
Momentum is undeniable, and he blocks the DP. Amazing first round here
Pokken?
of Game 5.
Alpha 2. Whoa.
Going to close it out.
His confidence is high. Let's see what kind of
Via
round he's gonna go
5.
for. Decides to play it safe this time.
No
See if
KOF that I
Darkangel's
see.
gonna answer it back.
Maybe I missed it.
Replo.
Let's see. King
Time for knockdown.
of
Good tech again. Darkangel.
fight. No KOF tournament at BAM.
Using those shurikens with a nice space, but unfortunately Darkangel gets through anyway. About half HP off of that big hit. Darkangel.
Yeah, BAM
is
had
now
about
going
1K
to be
people.
in a one-touch situation.
Not quite Combo Breaker level. Combo Breaker had
Huge
this
day.
year. Let's see.
Style, man. He doesn't even need to, I think.
Combo
Yeah,
Breaker's
that
huge
was-
now.
I think Darkangel is starting to feel his groove.
Yeah.
Oh my
This-
God. Combo
this
Breaker
could
had
be a
almost
huge
6,000
round
people.
stop.
Jesus
Oh
Christ,
my
that
God,
tournament's
what a-
huge now.
Darkangel
That used to be
saw that
evil.
coming
Six,
from a
you
mile
see
away.
6,000 people, you'd be like, that's
Gets
evil.
him with the
Now
jab,
that's Combo
being
Breaker.
his target.
Damn. 6,000 people, huh?
Power wave, nice run under.
Wow.
Are we gonna see a
Darkangel.
power wave at the end? Yes, sir. This is damage.
Yeah, Darkangel pushing so hard.
Yeah,
right
where's
now.
all the KOF qualifiers for
Gets
SNK
the
World Tour
teleport.
at?
What's coming next? Misses the.
Because there's a SNK World Tour for KOF, right?
but
there must be
corner
qualifiers
is now
somewhere.
In ET's favor.
Throws him out of that red blow.
It's the final
Not
round.
enough.
Oh, that's good. Gets out of the corner.
Got him.
That's
He's
gonna
dead.
be
He's actually dead.
enough. Darkangel is gonna take ET
Holy
down.
shit. Sick
ET
match.
eliminated in third place with Darkangel from Mexico moving into grand finals.
I guess
to
so,
try
Barbar.
and get his
I missed out. I
revenge
want to see some of the
against
qualifiers. I might have to go back and watch a couple just to see what happened.
We might be seeing a Fatal
Let me see,
Fury
Kai, but do they have the list of
rivalry
tournaments?
between
Sometimes they
Darkangel
have it,
and
sometimes
Leffen
they
right
don't.
now.
It's possible.
I know Darkangel is definitely
Brussels
feeding
Challenge.
for that run back. He
Oh, let's
wants
see the
to show
Wolves.
that.
KOF.
Oh my God, it could be so good because we're already at such a high layer of.
Oh, I
of
see.
of
They're counting the
neutral
2024
between Darkangel
tournaments.
and Leffen.
Oh.
I'm excited.
Damn, I
to see
feel bad
what's
for
gonna
those
happen. This
2024
grand final is
guys.
gonna be
One
insane.
guy won a qualifier and
it's
won
one
only
thing to play
$220. That
first
sucks.
time or at least
I actually
first
feel
time
bad for that guy.
and, feeling each other out, trying to figure out where to go from there. But now, both of these players have a lot of data, and we are going to see.
Oh, but this doesn't
Darkangel
list the
does to
upcoming
figure here
qualifiers,
first.
does it?
I feel like the story of the
does.
last set was
All
that
in
Leffen
together?
had
No, that happened
the
already.
winning strategy at the start.
Yeah, see,
Darkangel
that's the thing
adapted
about
to
this. It only
and
lists
adapted
the
to
ones that
that.
happen. It
So
doesn't
what
list the
is
upcoming
next
ones.
Step in this battle of wits.
Yeah, and Darkangel has a long road ahead of him as well. Because not only does he need to win the first
there
first
we
of
go.
three,
This
he
is
needs
what I
to
need.
win
Thank
the
you,
second
bro.
first of three.
Yeah.
After, if he's able to send Leffen to loser side.
Exactly. Since he's coming from losers himself, he needs to reset the bracket, so he would need to win. one step
Frosty's
against
there.
Leffen
Where's all the
to
2025
first,
tournaments?
and then close it out in the second round final set. But Leffen, if he just wins the first set, it's over.
Yeah, yeah. We're looking at a potentially really long set.
Maybe
and
the
between
qualifiers
these
are done for
players who have
KOF,
already
and it's
shown
almost set up
incredible
already. Maybe.
Ability to adapt to other people's playstyles.
No problem,
could be
majority.
a
Thanks,
match for the
man.
ages.
I just saw your comment. Thanks for the love,
Absolutely. And,
bro.
we're only 1 month into Fatal Fury. We've already seen.
Thanks for the support, majority.
A few sets that were like really impactful.
All right,
And
so next is losers finals or grands? Oh, this is the grands.
He
Okay.
was in one of the most famous Dragon Ball Fighter sets back in the day.
Yep.
And he's already made his mark with one of the most famous.
Oh, see, that sucks ass. How do you know where to go to? You can't even try to know where to go. You can't pre-plan. You just gotta. Well, I hope I was at this tournament that they just announced as a qualifier. That sucks. Oh well.
Being able to
Absolutely. In the KOF
All
scene
that
of
money and
Mexico
you can't even
as
tell
of
when to
late.
qualify.
And,
So here's
yeah,
the whole
we are-
path to the bracket, everybody. Score beat JWong, losers bracket. Shadow X beat Weddle. Darkangel and Leffen, they battled it out. Leffen beat him last game. Now it's a run back, right? Darkangel versus
We're
Leffen,
gonna
run back.
see if he
Grand
can
final.
overcome the beast that sent him to losers here. A lot of we've had others as well, but Fenris has been the most notable.
What's the
so
usual
far, I would
turnout for
say.
CEO? Around the
so it's
same
gonna
amount
be
as Combo
interesting to
Breaker.
see here.
If I check right now, I think they
Get
also
into
have
it.
around
Approach it as Darkangel.
6,000 players,
let
something
me hear
like
from
that.
the
Let's see.
crowd. Who's got Leffen?
Oh no, actually, my bad. It's less. It's around 4,000 players. Damn, Combo Breaker's so huge.
There we go.
Not as many.
I don't really
Leffen
think about it
definitely
until I
got
think
that
about it.
home
Combo
court
Breaker's
advantage.
fucking gigantic.
Darkangel getting a good start though.
But yeah, apparently 4,000
HP, but
people
gets the
pre-registered
big
right now for CEO.
conversion there
Around
off the start.
4,000, 3,900.
Let's see what he can do. And
I'd rather
another
be in
big
Orlando
win.
too. Fuck
Let's
Daytona.
see what What's coming up here?
Daytona got too many racists and assholes and shit.
I love the option of going to throws in that situation because Darkangel had access to that red blow.
Absolutely. And Leffen gets the one hit into Super. And, you know, that isn't even a confirm because he
Yeah,
could do
4K
that
is
on block,
ridiculous.
You know, that's what we were talking about. We kind, but if it's
4K for one tournament is a ridiculous amount of people.
Such a massive opportunity.
I'm just saying, whoa,
Yeah,
how
there
crazy
was
is
that
Combo Breaker that they get
situation.
6,000
Leffen did
people?
a
Isn't that
long-range
nuts?
lariat into the EXDP, and the EXDP break is plus for
Oh
Kind.
my goodness. What's coming up here? Oh, the throw break. Very bold from Darkangel. Let's see.
That was sick. No, it didn't work, son of a bitch. He still hit him. He still hit him. It's okay. It's okay. And he got him in overheat.
Really rough for him when Darkangel starts pushing in.
Damn, he mashed. He should have done a changing block string, right?
Offense here.
Changing into EX burn. No, it might have guard broken.
Anything,
Never
fights a
mind,
small
never
median, not
mind.
enough,
It's
gets
free
a
hits,
somewhat
baby.
knockdown.
It's all free hits. He's not gonna block.
Chooses not to block
Leffen,
'cause he doesn't
big
want the
super.
guard.
He wants that timing. He's about to guard break.
There we go.
Damn, if Leffen wins this round anyway, after
Darkangel
everything that
going
happened,
back in, fights a hit.
Overheat,
Power
but
hits
no
is
way.
enough.
That was sick. Insane round.
Second round in first game here.
See what they can do. This
You gotta be
round
careful
is
with those
huge
fakes.
for
Leffen
both
punished
of
that
them.
earlier.
Will be the mark
See?
of the momentum.
Massive. And now
I don't even think doing the
work
fake
his
like that is
face.
worth it.
Goes up for the throw.
He
Gets
actually
nothing
has
from
moves
it.
that will reach that range.
Still has the pressure position here. Nice Abare from Darkangel.
He's in.
Nice
Oh,
block from
sick
Leffen.
JD.
Absolutely. And
That JD
such a
saved his
nice
ass.
Getting into the throw there. Darkangel just pressuring so hard.
Yeah, Leffen's got to watch out for his rev gauge as well. It's looking quite high at the moment.
Tossed.
Absolutely. And now he has to block.
About to be put into overheat. There it is.
Now what?
Leffen no longer has the ability to block, basically.
Yeah, this
Triple
is basically
JD,
what
baby.
Darkangel
Yeah, eat shit.
for.
I
He's
dare you to
really
block.
just
I dare you. You
pushing
block, you
so
die.
hard
He
to
knows.
get
That's why
that
he's pressing so many
position.
buttons. He knows. He blocks, he
Now,
dies.
Since overheat lasts for so long, he's actually chilling back a little bit. And there's
He
the big
bashed.
counter hit, but since
Maybe he tried to
Leffen doesn't have
uppercut.
access to EX moves due to being in overheat, he can't get as much from it.
Nice take throw. Leffen.
Overheat's
out
over.
of it.
And he got.
There's a reverse
Oh,
super from Darkangel.
that was.
Triple
Was that a buffer?
Sorry, I
That
was
was
prepared for
nuts.
Oh my goodness. Holy.
Would any characters get me more
Already
interested in See
we're
the Wolves?
seeing
Nah.
some development out of
I'd rather
this.
watch the
Both
good players play. I'm
are
good.
Respecting each other's spaces.
No,
Extremely
JWong's
heavily.
7th place.
I've
Mega
gotta be honest,
Danks.
when Leffen
JWong's got
dropped the
7th.
combo there,
That's
and
what I'm
the
saying.
super came out,
That was like
no
a
respect.
he got
There
hit
was no
while he was
respect,
mashing the
but I
super,
love
and then the
it.
super
I mean,
came out or
you
something
two
like
are
that.
respecting each
Because
other.
otherwise, how would you
I
pump the
agree.
super that quickly, right?
Oh.
I keep seeing the situation where Leffen is just outside of range. I'm not quite sure how he ends up there.
Oh, not quite. Terry
Yeah, is the update out as in playable or just the notes?
damage out of Darkangel, taking another
We've been
round
talking
from
about the
Leffen.
notes a little
Yeah,
bit.
Darkangel looking very strong here. Leffen needs to figure out how to get his game started.
Oh, the update's out
That's
too.
what
Oh,
he
interesting. Oh, shit.
Oh,
Guys,
man, what a good one hit there from Darkangel.
Big red flow out of Leffen.
Yeah, Leffen trying
Hyper
to pressure here, but
defense.
guard cancel.
I want to see the Claudio 4432.
Pushing in.
That's the main thing I want to see.
Let's see what's coming up here. Okay,
Red blow.
good block.
Leffen, no SPG of his own, not able to react with a red blow.
Oh, he was. If Leffen had anticipated that would be a real one, he could have gotten so much damage there.
Yeah, he did
Oh,
get
nice.
Darkangel into overheat, so now it's time
Oh!
to block, except you can't. There's the guard
Damn.
Nice,
Forget about
and
this round,
Leffen
buddy.
gets
No, wait, he
proper
survived.
conversion
He actually
this
lived.
time. Let's see what's coming up there. Oh,
Haha, never mind. Never mind that shit.
Impressive stuff out of Leffen. We've already seen a big development out of Leffen. Instead of going for full screen lariats on round side, he's resorted to going for fireballs here.
Yeah, and that is interesting. It actually does help give him a lot of time. To
I can finally
consider
play Anna Williams for
where
once. I
his
haven't been
advantage
playing
is
for a
at,
while.
what the situation of the matches as well.
It's definitely going to be a Tekken night tomorrow.
Started with a just defend, but got tagged afterwards, and he
Yeah,
rose
Fully Cooley Gamer. It just came
Gets an
out.
opportunity. Not gonna let go, but he wakes
We're
The chat's
answering
even saying
back
you can't play online
immediately.
yet. That's how hot this
Wild
update's
punch
coming
into
in.
another power, guys, and now
You
Leffen
cannot
is
rev
on
blow
a
in
pistol,
overheat.
even a
You can't
throw.
JD in overheat. You can't rev guard in overheat.
For defenses here, and Leffen
Is that
not
it
able to
for what
adapt.
you're limited on?
Let's see what they can do here. It's still the first set of grand finals.
There might be something else you're limited on that I forgot about. But no rev guard, no
Yeah,
JD, no rev blow.
absolutely. What
You
you're
can't do
seeing
any of those
Darkangel
things.
Throw out power guys is left and right, confirming from single hits.
Absolutely, and that is the button.
Yeah, the dodge attack, the overhead dodge attack is
just has
good.
to respect it right now. Hasn't really found an answer to it yet.
Yeah, and then blocking sucks when you're in overheat. Like, for real, it's so easy for a good character to just take all your guard in like 2 strings or 1 string, depending on the character.
Yeah, trading sweeps there.
Yeah, but no, it's not like the Street Fighter Burnout. You can block normally. It's just good luck blocking because they're gonna take your guard bar.
Just defend against whatever anti-option Dark
That
Angel
guard bar
puts
goes away quick.
Gets tagged on the return there.
Nice answer.
in.
He took away the block string from him.
Out, but Darkangel still in a very good
Oh!
position.
Oh!
Gets the crumple.
Damn.
1 round away from resetting the bracket here.
Dark Angel looking so confident, so strong right now. Leffen looking for an answer to some of these buttons that Dark Angel is putting out. Dark Angel making Terry look so menacing. Those feints make it
Yeah, so that's the
difficult
one
to see
thing.
what
If
he really wants to do.
does that happen if you're in
There we
overheat
go.
too? Does it also take the overheat away? But let's say you're on high overheat and you do the special super, but you have to be an SPG for that. You do the level 3 super, you get all your overheat back.
But Leffen,
Okay. I never really thought about that, but that's notable. That's such a rare situation. You almost never see that come up. Them using the level 3 super to get out of that situation. That's so rare.
What an answer. That's going to be massive damage into hard knockdown.
Doesn't set up orbs, doesn't
Not done
run.
yet.
There
Damn.
lost.
Now he's
You
done.
have to
He's done now.
Leffen showing some signs of life here, trying to figure out how to stop
Oh shit.
momentum.
Thank you so much, Item.
My God, what an answer from Dark Angel, able to punish that red blow with almost 50%.
Lord
of
Item
health.
the God. Thanks
Yeah,
for the raid,
that's
bro.
Such a good start. And Leffen
There's another
looking
one.
helpless in this round. Is it going to be reset? It is.
I bet my man was he
Final
enjoying the
reset.
Street Fighter update. Let's check. Oh god, I can't spell.
3-0 here against the hometown hero Leffen.
Frag Punk.
Let's
Okay,
see
nice.
what Leffen can
Cool.
do to adapt
My man was
and
chilling.
turn this around, because Dark Angel has all the momentum in the world here to try and grab.
What up,
not
Virgo?
only
What's going on,
the
man?
SNK World Championship
Yeah, all the
qualifiers,
updates come out around the
but
same
also
time, huh?
the Sports
That's
World
pretty
Cup.
typical.
Yeah.
I wonder if they all talk to each
Absolutely.
other.
These
Is that what it
players have
is?
already played 8
Yo, let's put out
games
this update
total
before
in
CEO,
this
guys.
top
All right, high
eight.
five, everybody.
So they have a lot of data
And then that's just
on
what they
each
do,
other.
I imagine.
And
And Leffen is not able to force him.
All right, so that was bracket reset. That means this is the final set.
Leffen still going back for
Yeah, I was at Combo Breaker.
Wonderful.
I worked.
Spacing's play style on round start.
Yeah, and pushes in.
You should already know the answer to these questions, Virgo. Were you at this tournament? Yes. What were you doing? Backstage working the whole goddamn time.
Oh, that's a
They don't let me
nasty
outside.
cross up there in the corner. It's so difficult to see at times.
Oh
Leffen
my
gets clipped a
goodness.
little bit again. Typical setup.
Dark Angel going.
I'm
so
talking like I'm
hard
chained
here.
up. They don't let me outside. I'm not allowed to do that.
Dark Angel playing so well, man.
Only the winner, Dionys, is this tournament. Only the person that wins. They get SWC and they get
Again,
Esports World
resorting
Cup.
to This fireball style doesn't really want to commit to anything big because every time he's done something, Dark Angel has been able to.
Yeah, so
punish it
CEO,
accordingly.
I'm doing tech and commentary.
Leffen taking some distance here, but gets a big hit.
So you'll see me there for
It's
that.
gonna be good conversion. Rolls out, and Leffen.
You hear anybody talking shit about my commentary, tell them to go
People
fuck
left,
themselves.
gets
Chat,
the
y'all know
final
what to
and
do.
not able to
You know you're gonna have the
convert it
massos out here. How come Spooky's commentating instead of so-and-so? Tell them to go fuck themselves.
Rev blow coming
You
out
see
of
anybody
Dark
say some
Angel's
shit like
side.
that, get those
Leffen
motherfuckers the
is
middle
on.
finger.
There's a big hit. Gets a second one.
Yeah, with the EX moves is enough. I was about to say Leffen was also in a one-touch situation. Dark Angel would have been able to kill if he got a single decent hit.
Yeah. So
Nice air block.
this is already looking a bit more competitive than the first set. Let's see what the adaptations are going to be. Leffen putting on the pressure. Not
They can all hold that shit. Yeah, exactly.
There it
Eat a
is.
dick.
And
They
that's
could all
why you
hold that
don't.
shit.
Yeah, I mean, he needs
Maybe
to
because
put
I supported
something
Tekken since
out
the
there,
fucking
but he
beginning.
has
Maybe that's why.
been struggling with this.
Yeah, I think the
Oh,
security of
nice. That's a massive, massive hit. And
Very
Leffen
nice.
taking game one. Of
He's
the
on the
reset.
board. He's on the board.
Yes. This is the final set of the tournament. We have the bracket reset, and Leffen taking the early advantage here with one game up.
I'm not gonna have pulls left, right, Sama? You already know that.
DP, Dark Angel showing
Frame
that
zero.
really
As soon as the
here.
new patch comes out, I'm
Getting
pulling like a
corner position
maniac.
again here. Let's see what he has. He
Got
runs
him.
in after the jab.
Lots of damage incoming.
Oh, this time he was ready for the roll. And that's
Able
going
to
to be
build
Yeah,
up
Lee
bar
deserves
as well.
buffs though. Help that guy out. He got problems. They gave Law a little mini buff. I wonder if he gets a real combo from it.
Good hit from
I gotta check that. That's one of the first things I want to check.
Gets the setup. What's he gonna do? Pressure. Didn't lead to anything. That looked really good for Darkangel.
Leffen just trying to find a gap to press some buttons right now, but Darkangel's not leaving any. Not any he can use anyway. Now
Thank you,
Leffen
Mega
on low
Thanks.
health. Needs
Thank
to find
you.
a way in again.
And he's pushing the Just Defend coming out. Leffen does not get the mix at this time.
Oh shit, we got Leffen fans.
Darkangel
All right,
able
I
to
see you,
defend
Casey.
perfectly right now. But defending so well that Darkangel accidentally put himself out of
Tossed.
SPG range.
Yeah.
Tossed again. Nice.
Actually. But now
He
he's
needed
back
that.
to
He would have been cooked.
Oh,
He's
gets
still
flagged
cooked.
by the light.
All right, round 3.
Darkangel taking a round here. Game 2.
Yo, frog plug. Whoa, you better delete your own comment.
Leffen did switch out the ground power option in the previous round. Now going back to playing so patiently. But his
Nice.
patience puts Darkangel into the corner. Now Darkangel has to guess. Orbs on.
There's the throw. What's coming next?
Whoa.
I love how Leffen is just respecting the many times Darkangel has answered with
Hold
the power
on.
wave.
That
power
is
guy-
gigantic.
Oh, knockdown. Time to guess. Nice tech on the throw.
Oh, throws out the heavy. Darkangel.
I got you, bro. Hold on. Oh shit, I can't type.
Not enough.
Anything.
Playing patiently.
Oh, gets the jab. Leffen's gonna try to push in again, but gets hit, and that should be game 2. 1-1 here. Darkangel taking the second game in the final set of Headstomper 2025's Fatal Fury COTW.
Darkangel did press on Leffen's plus frames, but Leffen
That
went
was
for a
crazy.
heavy, thinking that he had already established that it was not worth pressing there.
Yeah, Darkangel definitely showing absolutely no fear, and that's kind
Yeah,
of
that was terrible. That's why I was like, you know what? I can't let that exist. That's
Oh, this
nuts.
could be huge.
You can still talk, by the way.
Big
I just had to
damage.
delete that. What the fuck?
What can Leffen do to respond? You try
Some
to
days
do
the
something,
keyboard is
gets
not on
the
your
point.
side.
Another
That day was
throw,
one of them.
and
Another
another
throw.
one. And there, Leffen actually managed to get out, but that's such a life discrepancy here.
All Darkangel needs is a single heavy.
There's
And there it
the
is.
Heavy. Yeah, we were talking in winners finals about how Leffen wouldn't stay afraid, but now it's Darkangel who isn't staying afraid. He is showing absolutely no fear.
Guys,
Making here, and it's throwing Leffen off.
Oh, nice cross up there. Leffen able to defend against it, but not the throw.
This set is
And
fucking
there's a
amazing.
wild
They're
punish,
playing
and that's gonna be enough
both.
for the round.
They're in the shit.
And
It's
that
war.
will be game 3
Goodbye.
Going to Darkangel here. Darkangel.
Good thing it's 3 out of 5, or the
wants
tournament would have been over.
from taking all of it.
Leffen going into the tank, picking character select, wants as much time as possible to think about these situations that he's been put in.
Yeah, I think we aren't going to see a character switch from Leffen here, but I'm not sure.
No,
He
he's
definitely
he's
is
playing
the type of
Kine.
player to try a bunch of different
Either
characters,
Kine works or he's
but
bodied.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna stick with Kine here.
Kine is the character he's been labbing the most. Been labbing a whole lot against Hokutomaru.
Yeah, the thing
Not
about
as
3 out of
much
5 is
against
3 out of 5 will make it take
Terry
much
Terry
longer,
as
obviously,
much
right?
of a,
But at
like,
the same time, whoa,
tournament
first to
character
2
threat, not a
sometimes
whole lot
ends in
top
like 30
end
seconds.
on it, but Darkangel
You're like, yo, was there a match just
that
now? Yeah, there
will
was.
benefit
Who won?
using
I don't
those
know.
unfamiliar
What do you mean you don't know? It
ranges.
happened too fast. I didn't
Yeah,
get to see who won.
absolutely, and Terry is one
That
of the
happened to be the
characters
first
that
match of this top 8.
we talk well about him.
Somebody
He's
won so
never been
fast that I didn't even
considered
see the
one of
match.
top characters. And you know, early in a game, that's gonna mess her up. And good start here from Darkangel, getting
Burn
that
it.
massive starter once more.
Just defend, tries to make something happen, is Leffen, but not enough.
By the way, what happened to I Show Speed playing this game? Remember, I was making jokes and saying I Show Speed was going to play this game one time and then never again? He didn't even play it the one time. Did y'all ever see I Show Speed play this shit? So much for that.
Not enough for the super.
People like, this game's going to be famous because I Show Speed. He didn't touch this shit.
A lot here. That is a good call out.
But
Finally.
he's in. Oh,
He didn't even play it
bought
once.
Too much.
Yeah, this is really, really rough for Leffen. But he sets up a situation. He puts him in overheat. But
No, that's a chip out situation.
yeah, he lets Darkangel get that hit. And now Darkangel is one round away from taking the whole tournament.
Big counter hit here from.
That's what I'm
Leffen.
saying, Sparkton.
Starts up his momentum.
That's what I'm
Able to
saying.
find
All
another
that
hit.
shit for
Is he
nothing.
gonna get
All that shit for I Show Speed to not even play the
Angel
game.
out of SPG? Yes, he is. Time to guess. What's he?
Oh, the DP coming out, but that's fine. Oh, okay. Leffen getting hit once more. Darkangel piling up on him.
This is some damn.
I mean, at least some people still play Ronaldo and the other guy, the DJ guy or whatever. At least some people still play them. But still, like, what the fuck?
Needs one more hit. No,
That should have
bro,
been
it's not
fucking
enough.
Duck King. I don't give a fuck.
Needs more.
That should definitely been Duck King. Now we got 2 fucking useless characters on the roster. Shit sucks.
Throw coming out. And the jab wasn't enough. That's crazy.
Unironically,
Oh my
Darkangel's
goodness.
just defense have been so clutch for him. Has given him
Absolutely.
this light.
Oh,
Duck King my main? No, I just think Duck King is better than a fucking random DJ I never heard of before. No fucking way. Oh! Nigga Leffen, he's like, yeah, I bet it.
That could be the heartbreak for Darkangel.
You see that smile? He said, I'm willing to bet it.
There, but not yet. Leffen does
$1
not
million
get the
uppercut, I do
This
those.
time, Darkangel not able to just defend all of that super.
There he
That's
goes,
fucking
Darkangel
crazy.
getting another hit, pushing in, trying, gets a massive hit.
It's
And
not
the
enough.
corner.
Leffen tries to run out, but it's not enough. Power Geyser, not enough.
Oh,
Needs one
this
more.
is so bad for Leffen. And
Oh!
he went for the tech, and Darkangel closing it out over
Damn.
TSM Leffen here on his home turf. And Darkangel manages to reset
That was
the
sick.
bracket
That was a very
and
entertaining
then
set.
Win the second set to qualify for both SNK World Championship and the EWC.
What's up,
Esports
Based?
World Cup.
How you doing? Unfortunately, you came right at the end, my friend. I'm so sorry.
Darkangel and Leffen. I would love to see them continue playing.
Yeah.
See the mind games.
That was literally
develop
the end of the
even
match
further,
just
but
now.
Darkangel able to take so much.
I don't know,
data
this is the first
from
time he
the
ever
sets
traveled
that
to
they
events.
played,
This is the first time
and
he had a
able
big
to
sponsor
block
like this that I know of.
victory at the very
I think hasn't Darkangel come to America for tournaments before? Am I mistaken?
If there's one thing that's sure about fighting games, the main thing that you
Damn.
need
All
to
right.
do is
Well, guys, check it out. So this is what we're going to do. All you YouTube homies, if you guys missed it or you just got here like Base, you can check the archive. Literally, when I'm done pressing this button, the archive is going to pop up for you guys on YouTube if you missed the match and you want to see it. In the description, there's also the link straight to the main archive. So you can watch all the Headstomper games. They had a lot of good games there to watch. They had a Strive tournament. They had this game. They had Street Fighter. They had a Tekken 8 Challenger. I put that up also in the live tab if you want to see it. So check them all out. If you also want to chill with me some more, I'm going to check out Tekken for the next half hour or so before I end the stream and dork around with some of the patch changes. So if you're interested in that, come through to the Twitch. Otherwise, YouTube guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll probably be playing some Tekken on the new patch and just dorking around my Anna Williams and checking out some of the patch changes, that type of thing. Anyway, that's it, guys. Y'all YouTube guys have a beautiful night. Twitch guys, stick around. We're going to check out this Tekken. I'll see you later, YouTube. Peace out, guys. All right, let's check out
Yes,
this
sir.
Tekken patch.